Finally.
Okay, thank you outside for the car alarms stopping. We are beginning the recording again.
Again? Wait, does that mean that I wasn't actually going the first time? Lauren?
Lauren, you've lied to us again.
No.
These crimes will not stand.
You have to give the whole spiel about the cameras.
The cameras. No, the joke's already dead.
Oh, it's dead.
Future us, when you listen to this, you know what the joke was.
Any
Laugh.
other random people, you have no idea what the joke is. But you know what?
Our dedicated fans.
Well,
our fan base.
Unfortunately for the fans, they're just not going to get this joke.
But when they're rewatching this to prepare for our anime.
Aww. I'm sorry I wasn't happy that someone decided to rev their engine and set off multiple cars.
Not one, but
I heard two.
Yeah, I was two.
Yeah, that was pretty impressive.
I can hear them right now. That's
Oh god, they're coming back!
No, I think they're still going away, but they
I
were
think
loud.
we need to pray. Everyone take a moment and pray it away.
Pray to whatever god you believe
Pray it
in.
away.
Pray to the cat lord.
Oh, Heinz, please let me marry your heir.
I don't know what that's in reference to.
Heinz
Come, Lord
ketchup.
Jesus, be our guest, and let these gifts be added to us. Oh, fuck, I don't remember it. Oh, well.
Alright, let's start with the session recap then.
Yes.
Put our service to the test.
So, last session we didn't have...
Copyright strike.
Matt was not here, and who else was not here?
Our
Yeah.
souls.
Someone, wait, was it just you four then? Or...
Yes, it was just us four.
Okay. So it was just-
Nathaniel. We're missing out Nathaniel.
Yeah, Nathaniel wasn't here. Yeah, he's not going to be joining us anymore, unfortunately. But, so, last session, Mikkel witnessed Simulacrum speaking to a raven in the night, before disappearing, leaving his possessions behind. Tekahn and Slanei wake up hungover. Slanei detects that the notebook appears to be concealing and or protecting something with divination and transmutation magic. The party packs their things and begins their journey northward, and Odell mentions that he smells alcohol off the party and reminds Tavi that he's not here to have fun. Stonk pulls Slanei aside, seeking confirmation that new information should go through him before spreading to anyone else. Slanei tries to reveal what he figured out about the Draconic Notebook, but Eric deflects the conversation so Odell doesn't hear it. Tekahn sleeps through the ride, feeling the effects of drinking too much the night before. The party reaches a shoddy bridge across a valley made of some logs. Slanei tightens the rope before everyone begins to cross. Mikkel protects the camp while Stonk, Slanei, and Tavi scout the area. Stonk states that he doesn't believe in curses because he can't see them, while Slanei tries to convince him otherwise, to no avail. Tavi is spaced out during this conversation.
The two people who missed the transformation.
Your transformation.
We're arguing about curses.
Yeah. Yeah. And I was just like, no, there's no such thing as a curse. I don't believe it. I have never seen a curse, and therefore it does not exist. Mm-hmm. And then Tyler pointed out, but what about Matt's character?
Everyone just forgot for a second that you were a werewolf.
Of course, Stonk wasn't there to see it anyways. So.
It was fair, it's fine.
Yeah.
It was both in and out of character that you just forgot.
Yeah.
You have to play up your reaction when you eventually do see it.
What? Oh my god!
Curses.
No! A curse? Oh my god! Anyways.
During this conversation, Tavi is spaced out, but a raven also starts mimicking Stonk's speech while he ignores it, which unnerves Slanei. Stonk asks Mikkel about their discussion regarding curses. He gives them a disappointed look and turns to Tekahn, sleeping in the cart. For dinner, Stonk attempts to make a soup with the owlbear meat. Tavi chokes on it. Stonk feels other things. Tekahn finishes the whole thing before passing out again. Slanei informs Mikkel that he believes Stonk threatened him, and Mikkel reminded him that out in the wild, it's about survival of the fittest.
Man, you just got the worst person.
I got shafted.
Yeah.
This is great. God. This is great. All right, so there was something that I did forget to bring up last session. So, Slanei, I remember at one point during.
Don't forget the book burning.
Yes. Oh, yeah. There were some burning books. Just give me a second.
Okay.
So, Slanei, when you were actually looking at Tekahn to kind of gauge how old they were, you actually did notice that they had an amulet around their neck. But you didn't pay enough attention to really look at it. However, that is something you noticed. Yeah, I just forgot to bring that up. Okay, so,
I should have ended off my conversation threatening you about, like, telling Stonk about it first. I should have ended it off by saying, "No one will believe you, little man."
That was very in character for
don't
Stonk.
worry, I'll say
Yeah.
that was canon.
That's fair enough.
You
to
saw
be
it.
canon.
It happened.
You saw that and you were so oblivious you didn't realize you didn't say it out loud.
And then Stonk just, in the change of the shift, Stonk just comes over and whispers it to Slanei's ears. No one will believe me.
I have a question. When I try to visualize Stonk, should I just think of like Dave Bautista?
Yes.
Alright.
Dave Bautista with, like, facial tattoos and gray skin. That is exactly
So
what
Dave Bautista.
And
Does he have facial tattoos?
I don't know.
No, he's
He actually kind of looks more like Drax than anything else.
I don't know.
If you want a pop culture reference.
You mean Dave Bautista?
whispering
Yes, looks like Dave Bautista, yes.
Wait, Drax looks like Dave Bautista?
Yeah, and Dave Bautista looks like Drax.
Holy shit.
It's kind of
Whoa.
crazy.
Homeboy's a Lego character.
Oh,
You wanna
him.
know what's
Okay.
What's hilarious is that he, for so long was really jealous of John Cena. And now he's so
And
much cooler.
And Dwayne The Rock Jones.
Dave Bautista is so much cooler
Should-
because he can actually act. Sorry?
Over John Cena?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Now, The Rock can't actually act, though, so you know.
The Rock can
gotten
act,
better.
but
But
he doesn't do any movies good enough to act for.
He
all
doesn't
of it,
have to.
all of his
He has
movies
muscles.
and his acting
scrubbing
limits
thing.
encompass the look, you know, that where he goes,
The smolder.
the smolder.
They made fun of
Smolder.
that in the
Yes,
Ninja
he has
movie.
the DreamWorks smolder.
All right.
A
So,
realistic
it was Eric and Odell taking the final watch. So,
old fart.
Oh, God.
I like how they hired bodyguards and they still have to watch.
to be fair, you guys,
So
we don't have anyone who sleeps less than 8 hours, so it kind of does make sense.
Yep.
Stinky
We don't have any
characters
stupid
hungover.
elves.
No elves this campaign.
No elves.
And I think only one of us has dark vision.
Yeah, us. There's two of us with dark vision and we both were taking naps.
Wait, do I have it?
You
Yes.
have dark vision, yeah.
Cool.
None of the
Because
rest of us.
humans normally do not, but because you're actually a shifter, you do.
Because I'm chatting.
Because you exactly.
You're cursed.
You're cursed.
Whatever.
You're,
okay.
you're cursed with superior eyesight.
I just, for some reason, I was like, why don't
I'm
half
cursed
have
with all
dark
these
vision?
benefits.
I just
What's
kind of
the
mix them up with
negatives?
gnomes, I guess.
I'm cursed.
All right. So, in the morning, Eric begins just kind of waking everybody up,
My
shaking
skin
them,
sparkles.
waking up. Tekahn, you feel a lot better. You were having a big old hangover yesterday, but you're feeling better now, so you can function. That's how you just were passed out the entirety of the last session.
Me too.
So,
Me too.
it is the morning. What would you guys
It
like
was
to do?
last night that I had the soup, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I feel any ramifications of that soup?
Little disoriented, and you know that feeling in the morning where sometimes after, drug usage, you feel like your brain and your body are just kind of,
He needs to roll on
Separate.
the short-term madness.
you feel
table.
just a little disoriented. Nothing feels real right now, but you're smart enough to know it is, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, I like the weather.
God,
Warming.
Do you want to roll for weather?
No, please.
Roll a
Oh,
percentile
God.
dice
Oh,
for me.
God.
Oh, God.
Oh, God.
Matt.
I don't have one. Can I just roll
Here,
like a d20
Matt.
80
No,
times?
no, no,
There you
no,
go.
no, no, no. Get your
Okay.
fucking filthy dice out of here. 55.
It is cloudy, lightly snowing, but slightly windy. Not enough to be an issue, but it's just kind of like a light snow flurry day.
Is there a chance for meatballs?
Maybe.
Alright,
It's hilarious.
I'll start packing up what little stuff I had.
Mhm. After Eric begins waking everybody up, he approaches Slanei. Hey, Slanei, right? Yeah?
Yeah?
Can I talk to you for a second?
I would like to make a perception check.
Sure.
Yes?
To
Did
see
you want
this
to do it
happen.
in private, or...?
If it's
I
in
mean,
bracket.
and he at this time he kind of like lightly puts his hand on your shoulder and turns you like towards him away from everyone
Okay,
else.
this is
I'd like to
Is
make a
that
perception check.
That's Eric.
16, I think.
16? You see this?
You see it?
Yes, it is 16.
You see it?
Alright. Oh god. And then there's the follow through. I would like
You have to
You
follow
didn't think
through
you would
or
get
you
this
will
far.
lose all credibility in the whole party's eyes.
I would like to
Hey,
stealthily approach.
Roll stealth. Just to see. Because I don't think you're going to be able to get a 19 or above. Oh my god, not again.
God fucking.
This is fine.
It's close, 16.
No, not. He
I-
sees you.
Hi.
Can I
19.
can I try to follow
What the
him?
fuck?
He took
I'm observant.
Yes?
Hi,
Oh,
can
you
I try to
bitch.
follow him in stealth and see what he's doing? I don't know what's happening with
Roll
him.
perception to
You
see if you
could.
see him. You don't see Stonk.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Somehow Stonk was stealthier than you.
He just
So
is
yeah,
so
you do
perfectly
see me.
Yeah, I do
Congrats.
see you. Your perception isn't +9, is it?
You see Stonk
So he
stealthily
sees Stonk, but not
following you
Eric
guys
sees
and
Stonk.
stares at you.
Just gonna.
Eric does not notice.
Oh, okay.
Performance is 100 times.
How cold would you say it is?
It's. I mean, it's definitely below freezing, so I'll say maybe in because it's the morning, 10.
There's some nervous sweat going on, nevertheless.
You notice this is a very strange phenomena. Anybody who's experienced snow and been nervous has maybe experienced this. The root of your hair, of your hairs, begins stiffening because of the ice.
I can't change that. I don't have prestidigitation.
Suck it.
Listen, you brought up that book, right?
Yes. The one about human anatomy.
Yeah, right. You see, listen,
Wait, can I
if
eavesdrop?
I'm gonna say we already have one person eavesdropping, so let's leave it at that. But listen, I don't like getting involved with things like this, but I promise if you want to learn anything about it, best to keep it from Oda. Unless you think it is harmful and you need to get rid of it.
As long as
It's just dangerous to be bringing things like that up. Especially in front of, people like him and me who could exile you for that. But I won't. Because I don't have an issue with the bores and baubles of human anatomy. And you're a halfling, neither do you, right?
no, not at all.
Good.
By the way, Stonk's listening in on this.
God damn it. It's fine. He's just doing his job. And he'll
Wait.
he'll pat on your back and just be like, let's get going now.
Yep.
Okay. Alright. Okay, so at this time everyone gets on the cart and begins moving. Is there anything you guys would like to do while you are traveling? Or should we get right into the perception checks?
Let's sing a song.
Perception check.
Sing me a song, Mr. Piano Man.
Hurdy-gurdy man.
A little
I almost said
you're the
weatherman.
And
Wait,
copyrighted track.
Roll me a performance check there, Stonk.
I have a preposition.
Alright, what's your proposition?
If Stonk is standing completely still, he gets a +1 passive to stealth.
He looks like a dead tree.
Only under the condition that he is drunk.
Like Drax.
Fair enough. I'll take that. I just have to be drunk a lot. If I'm always drunk, I can always get a +1 passive to my stealth.
Not your active, only your passive.
Yeah, I know. My passive stealth.
What's your
You also
passive
have to be
stealth?
standing still.
I have to be standing still.
Don't worry,
It's so
cover gives you
worthless.
bonus.
Yeah, but... Alright.
Okay.
But you're awake? You're active, right?
I think so. Yeah.
so far as he's aware.
I can't remember. Like, what did we talk about? No, the last thing I did with you, I think, before you were like asleep the last time, was that I threw you out of the ring.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. So I'll approach then, because now I have an idea for like how to talk to you.
Yeah.
So, how about that tournament? Sorry I had to throw you out, but you were kind of cramping my style.
What tournament?
Ah, you were very drunk then, weren't you?
I suppose so.
Well, it's completely understandable. I could have sworn you had even more to drink than I did, and well, I usually drink by the barrel, but
It's like a solid 3 whole big drinks.
yeah. I mean, I had my
You should have
drinks,
died.
but then I like went straight to fighting, so I kind of burned off my drinks.
You know what? Maybe
He
both.
wasn't hungover, he was in a miniature coma.
So, Tavi and Slanei, both of you roll intelligence checks real quick.
Oh, no.
Oh god.
That's what you're great at, right?
Oh, thanks. Tablet, please.
Oh, this isn't gonna be good.
14, okay.
12.
Better.
12, okay.
Plus your intelligence.
16.
I will say that you aren't really quite familiar with how much humans can drink, but Tavi, you look at Tekahn, you're like, how are you not dead? You should have died. Your blood was more alcohol than actual blood.
I have the liver of a beast.
Fair enough.
Yes,
Fair
makes
enough.
sense.
Ha!
Well, Tekahn, I am sorry that you weren't able to participate in that tournament, even if you were blackout drunk, didn't remember it. However, if you would like to, I am always open to a sparring session, and we can decide who would have won that fight.
I'm down, so long as it's on my rules with my turf, and I get to set it up beforehand.
All right, bring it on.
You're not allowed to touch me.
You have to stand
Tell me
there.
when and where, and I will come.
The conditions are
Why did I separate that one? Oh,
perfect sound
Eye
bite.
contact.
come.
You have to have that as a
I need
episode
you to
title,
clip that.
I will come.
I will
I will space come.
But you just need to soundbite that and just put it in the Discord and pin
come.
I'll share that. I don't even care.
I'll see if I can.
I'll spread the cum.
Oh.
All right. And moving on.
I don't
And
discriminate.
more
Men,
supplements.
women, non-binary persons, anybody. They all get the cum.
Anybody gets the cum, but no cats. It's off limits.
Gets.
Dogs?
That's only for Shane Dawson.
Shane Dawson's the one that fucks cats.
I knew that and I didn't get it.
Oh no.
And on that note,
We're
I'm done
continuing.
talking to you.
Sweet
Unless you had something else.
I'm not
What else do you
I
wanna
know
say?
those things, I just didn't make the connection.
It's okay.
I'm already corrupted.
Your pity feast will not work on me, Tekahn.
These two are gonna end up a couple.
Stonk. Thought we had something.
The love triangle.
I'm sorry.
Stonk.
Love triangles are fucking dumb. Just be polyamorous.
I was about to say, this is a perfect
Love triangles might be interesting, but we don't. We get love angles.
Yes. It's a love triangle when all three love each other and
Yeah.
refuse to admit it to the other
Fair,
ones.
fair. Okay.
I
We
was
lost.
inviting him to fight me later.
Fight.
Fight me later.
I was gonna invite him to come.
Come.
Drop it. We're leaving that.
Okay,
dude.
alright, that's done. Alright, I have nothing else to talk about for now. Are we rolling perception checks, or does someone
Alright.
else want to talk?
Everybody roll a perception check. It is the day. No disadvantage.
Woo!
You have to roll a perception.
How about a
Let me
solid 11?
Oh god.
I am very perceptive.
What's my
Roll
perception?
your perception.
1 second. I think I have +3.
10.
Can I use my passive instead?
Oh, what'd you roll?
6.
I rolled my passive.
I wish I could have used my passive because my passive
So
goes up
you
by
get
9.
13.
Okay, would you roll, Tyler?
Let's see here. It's very high. A nice
Lower than 10.
8.
Oh, I'm the most perspective.
We can't use our passive.
13.
Can't
13?
use my passive.
As you guys,
Unfortunately,
As you guys are traveling along the road, that's not really a road. It's just kind of you're going where the trees aren't.
It's perception, so I can roll for it. But for next time.
Yeah, I'm gonna discuss that later. But right now, it's an active perception. I will say that Tekahn, you notice as you are. Give it a minute. Give it a second.
It's not that loud.
It's a fire truck.
It bothers me. But you notice as you're all sitting in the cart, some who are on horses, some are in the cart. You turn your head and notice on one of the tree branches the raven again, just kind of sitting on the tree branch, looking at all of you guys.
I have a question.
He hasn't seen the raven.
He hasn't seen
Yeah.
Well, you're seeing a raven.
Okay, so it's not the raven, it's a raven.
It's a raven. It's a raven. You don't know it's the raven.
So, what about this particular raven makes me notice it versus any other particular raven?
Because there are no other animals in sight, and you go, ooh, look, raven.
Do I think it ate everything else? An apex predator.
Roll a nature check.
Oh my god!
That one!
Being recorded.
Record that.
As you turn your head and make eye contact with this raven, you immediately get this chill down your spine of,
Please give him the frightened condition.
Yes.
Please give him the frightened
okay, what does
condition.
the frightened condition do?
You just
Can't
can't move
actively-
closer to
He
it.
Has
can't
disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls from the source of the fear, which means you can't attack the raven.
You can, you just suck at
Okay,
it.
you have received the frightened condition. You can now no longer willingly move closer to the raven.
You gotta walk around it.
As you receive the frightened condition, it cocks its head. Sorry, the cum jokes
Nope,
got into me.
I wasn't gonna make the joke.
My brain's been infected.
Get your mind out of the gutter.
Jesus Lord.
So, they turn their head and look at you, and at this point, you all hear the meh as the caw comes out
From the apex predator.
from the apex predator.
This thing killed so many people.
It's
It's terrifying.
It's
It
commit
could eat
genocide.
Does
you
Raven look
if
familiar?
it wanted to.
Oh.
I mean, ravens are kind of hard to tell apart, but
And
if you had to guess,
If I had to. Oh.
I mean-
feel free to insight check.
Insight.
If you're as frightened as I am from this particular raven, I'm gonna know when I see it again.
I'll say that
Actually,
kind of. Some of you guys noticed the raven from the caw. Other people noticed the raven because of Tekahn's expression.
plus, that's an unnatural 3
Unnatural. Ooh,
insight.
nice.
That's a
What about my
16
11?
insight.
For you,
Wait, hang
oh
on.
man, there are a lot of ravens around here. It
Oh,
creeps.
-1 in
It creeps
insight.
you out a little bit. But for you,
18.
no wonder Tekahn is afraid of this thing. It's the raven.
Wait,
What'd you get?
I got an 18 on
18.
insight.
You notice it as well.
wasn't that thing in a cage like 2 days ago?
What, that thing? It's Raven.
Caw.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain that I helped Sim with
Who?
the little like dog creature
Ah.
that's about half my size.
Oh, Sam.
Yes.
Caw.
Don't remember.
You notice that at this point, Erica and Odell are like, "What is that thing? Make it shut up."
Wait, do I know about
So,
this thing?
do
what's,
not know.
what's so bad about it?
Well, I thought it was in a cage like 2 days ago.
Well, now it's free.
Now it's
Good
free.
for
Do I get the sense this is an evil?
Did it just say now it's free?
Do we get the sense it's an evil
That is a
bird
bit
or just
concerning.
a
I
natural
don't like that it's
bird?
copying me. I've never seen a creature do that before.
I
Last night.
I think it was doing it last night too.
What? I didn't see it.
Were you copying Stonk last night?
Copying Stonk last night.
Yes, I think it was copying you last night.
No, I was just copying
Eric
you.
at this point is like,
Clearly, it was just copying you there. So
I pull out my axes. I don't trust like that.
I have no idea what the hell's going on.
as you pull out
It's a
your axes,
Wow.
it
Yeah, I
notices
know.
it and
See,
They're
those are
losing
immediately,
their shits over it.
real
but-
quickly, it immediately, as it notices you pull your weapon out, bounces itself to a branch slightly further away from you, but you're still within noticeable range. Ha!
Oh, look, it can move.
You can.
Yeah. Did you see it? It just moved a little bit.
Where?
Just to, like, a branch
Okay.
over. He's going feral.
Odell puts his hand over one of the sacks in the back of the cart. He's like, "Is it after the food?"
I don't think so. I mean, are you after the food?
Ha!
No, it's not after the food.
I translate
us.
Raven.
Where did all the other animals go?
You had practice with Martha.
Did you eat the other animals?
None of us have ranged weapons.
Ka!
I have a ranged weapon.
No, seems to be fine.
You have a crossbow.
I do have a light crossbow. And
You good?
I will pull it out, but just keep it down to the side.
You guys are getting worked up over a bird. It's not that big of a
Have
deal.
you seen that bird?
Yes, apparently I have seen it before.
Clearly you haven't.
What? Do we know in folklore what happens to people who just chill with ravens like this usually happen to?
So ravens are seen as like similar to, if you guys remember from the Shattered world, similar to wisps. They guide and kind of mess with fate in their own accord, and ravens are considered neutral creatures. If something bad happens to you, it's because the ravens fucking willed it, okay? There's nothing you can do about it. However, they also are known for bringing gifts sometimes, so the longer you spend around a raven, the more chaotic your life is most likely going to be.
Is the folkloric solution here to kill it, leave it alone, or give it gifts?
If you hurt it, the other ravens will be after you. So they're sacred in a way of do not touch. They're more powerful than us.
Okay, now how many people in this party know about
Yeah,
this?
I will. Honestly, I feel that at least the vibe has spread pretty universally. I would say you know about it. You know about it. You're a hunter. You would know about that.
I also know what happens when there's only one animal and all the other.
You're never going near this.
I would say that
Even again.
your version of it, your culture's version of it, is a little different. You can decide whether it's positive or negative.
They eat our food, steal our fish.
Check this out.
Cool. You bastard man.
Can be taller than me.
I see no god up here.
Oh, come on. Cut it out.
Wait, no, guys.
We're distracting ourselves, sorry.
Yeah, fair. So, it once again calls back at you.
I'm holding an action to toss an axe at it if it seems like it's going to cause us some magical harm.
Mm-hmm.
Do I notice?
All of you assume it
You're
already
holding
has
an
a-
action.
I have my little axe.
It's a bit excessive, Mikkel. It's just a bird.
It's gonna use its monk action to disengage. the bird is a monk.
Well, too bad. I have Sentinel. I hit it through disengage.
Unless it too has a sentinel feat.
At this time, you notice.
Yeah, they cancel each other out.
At this time, you notice that the raven, still with its head turned, turns away and looks slightly off to the northeast, and jumps to another, like lightly fly. It's more like a fly jump to another branch farther off in that direction, and then turns back. Ha!
Can I
See? It's leaving us alone.
see
keep
if there's
going.
something coming, like from that direction?
Roll perception. Yeah, perception.
A perception.
I'm not even bothering.
I can't even
You
re-roll.
can't re-roll
It's
that.
a 2. So it goes to a 6.
Yeah, you're not quite sure what it's on about, but it doesn't. I'll say it doesn't look scared. It doesn't look scared.
It doesn't look delayed or
Okay.
incoming death.
Kind of typical raven. No emotion behind the eyes.
Should I roll for perception?
Yeah, sure. You can roll for perception.
I won't bother.
Wait, that's a plus. What's your perception?
No, that was 6 plus 3.
9.
Nine.
Rolls the dice. Great.
Do you want another dice?
Should
Okay. I'm gonna beat the dice.
If you're paying attention to the raven, sure.
Yeah.
Well, would you? Well, hold on. Before, like, don't count that roll. Are you? Well, what are you looking for? Because it's important with these checks to know what you're looking for. Because if you're trying to gauge the intentions of the raven, that would be an insight check. If you're looking around to see if it's referring to anything, that would be perception. If you're like looking at its behavior, that would be nature, something like that. So what is Tavi looking for?
Probably like what it's trying to motion at.
That would probably be insight then.
Okay.
if you're looking
If I'm
at its
trying to
intentions.
figure out what this animal's behavioral tasks are, wouldn't that be animal handling?
Sure.
I
Or
have
nature.
advantage on animal handling.
What did that be?
That was
Wow.
a 4, but that one was an 18.
No,
Okay.
they were double 18s.
Yeah, you're not. You aren't quite sure.
19.
It appears to be trying to beckon you somewhere.
Do we trust like that?
I don't know.
No.
Do we trust like that?
No, I mean, he literally cannot move closer to the raven.
But the horse can't.
To be fair, the raven is scooting away at this point.
Do I know which direction the raven went within?
Yeah, it was. I said it was northeast, so it's heading northeast. You guys are currently going straight north right now. Raven is off to the right.
We need to go southwest.
Southeast.
Sees Raven, walks in complete opposite direction.
Adventure calls in the opposite
This
direction.
is, this is how Lauren actually like railroads us. Not by our own actions, just puts a raven every time she wants us to turn.
You turn
It's a
towards the
force
raven.
field.
Well, I did not roll a check, so I don't know anything about this raven other than they hopped away.
It wants us to follow.
Odell pipes up at this point. What's going on?
There's a bird!
It's not just any bird, it's the bird.
Raven.
It's just a raven. People are making a fuss over it.
Ah!
Yeah, you can hear it now.
I wish we didn't.
I agree.
It wishes us to follow.
Why?
How'd you pick up that one?
Look at its beak.
You now notice at this point it's like looking at you and then looking at the place it wants to go. Looking at you, looking at the place it wants to go.
Huh.
With 19 animal handling, you can interpret that.
You don't really see it.
I can't really see it.
Your animal handling is not good enough because I think it's a -1, right?
It is, definitely. No, I have no idea what you're talking about.
Eric pipes up. He's like, "Wait, it wants you to follow it."
I
Yeah.
don't know about me in particular, I think more us as a group. I don't know if I trust this raven, but that is what it is asking.
It's that raven.
Everyone keeps saying it's that raven. or this
Eric
raven.
knows.
Yes, it's that raven.
Yes, it's that raven.
That raven is pure evil.
That's so raven.
Shut the fuck up.
And that was the last this recording ever heard of Tyler.
Eric turns to you and says, "Well, what happened to the little druid?
He jumped out a window, and he lived. Presumably. We didn't find his corpse.
What?
To be fair, I didn't look for the corpse.
He did jump out window with bird.
Well, I'm sorry." And Odell's just like, "What? Wait, what happened?"
He jumped out a window, like I said.
Okay,
There's not much more context, to be fair.
it did kind of happen out of nowhere.
No, kind of weird, right? But,
Odell looks up at it and looks back to you guys. "Oh, if you want to follow it, go ahead, but don't take too much time."
Do we want to, though? I want to know what the plot point
If we
is, but I
just-
don't trust like that.
If we decide to follow, I'm gonna roll for the
I would
temper
like to
tantrum.
follow now. I've been intrigued.
I'm rolling for the temper tantrum. I'm gonna do 13, highest roll of the day.
About your
Well,
temper tantrum.
If it brings you all peace, I'm going to go follow it, just to make sure that it is, in fact, crazy to follow a raven. I will meet you all pretty soon, after I find that there is nothing that this raven is trying to guide us towards.
Okay, we'll stop the cart here. If you're not back by the time the sun is right there, so he points up in the sky a little bit afternoon,
Mhm.
then we leave without you. And
Sounds good.
Eric is to wait.
Oh.
Yeah, then
Do I own anything in my backpack?
yes, you have a backpack. You have a bunch of things in there if you want to check your D&D Beyond profile.
Sure.
You actually have 2 pairs of handcuffs.
On your hand stock pair of handcuffs. You're gonna need these. Be careful, friend.
I'm gonna hold up the handcuffs. I'm like,
They're manacles.
They're not big enough for.
they're not going to work on me. I don't know exactly what you're.
They're for the Raven.
For the Raven. I'm gonna hold them up and like look at the Raven through
Because
them.
like,
The Raven like puts its head back. It's like,
if you just put it around the waist, would it work?
Around the wings, maybe. I
Or-
don't know about that either, but thank you for the gift.
The other option is to just clip its wings like a and put a string on it.
You could use them as a bola.
Just whack it over the head with the handcuffs. Alright. Well, I'm going to go check out the bird.
Is anyone going to follow him?
Sure. What?
Yeah, I got Tavi.
Shakes, that, like, they nod their head a little bit, it's like, okay. And you hear Eric goes like, ooh, snack time! And he immediately goes in the back and starts pulling stuff out of, he starts pulling, like, some dehydrated meat out.
We send Stonk to do the quest for the whole party.
Is there anybody else who's going to follow Stonk?
Why are you taking out
I'll
the
go with
meat?
them.
Oh, this is dehydrated, see? And he's gonna pass one to you.
The Raven is too close, it'll smell it.
Oh,
You should probably make him do a wisdom saving
Make a
throw
wisdom
to
save.
possibly get out of the frightened condition.
go ahead, make a wisdom saving.
Because
throw.
otherwise that just shit just doesn't go away.
It lasts forever.
Oh,
10 plus wisdom.
What's the DC?
He has negative. No, you have negative intelligence, positive wisdom.
Yeah.
Plus 1.
So 11.
11?
It's a Raven.
Yeah, I'd say that you're still creeped out by it, but the frightened condition is gone.
So now you can move closer to it if you want.
I still believe it's an apex predator. though.
Well, if you,
It
I
only
mean,
makes
if you
sense.
want to, I know ravens sometimes eat meat, but if you want to feed it some, that's fine.
No, I don't want
You
to
just
fuel
hold
its
your hand up,
habits.
and the meat's gone, and so is your hand.
He sticks it in his mouth, starts eating, like, alright.
more for me.
Just bone.
Alright, so Tavi and Stonk are going on a solo quest.
Alright.
Woo!
Going this way.
Oh,
So
Slanei!
I'll go along this
Making
time.
it threes. Oh, we got.
So I don't always just not go on the quest.
Alright, come on, you gotta come.
You gotta
us
come
now.
with us now.
Everyone's coming.
I'm part of the B storyline now.
You're just gonna hang out with old men.
We gotta just have half the session being you and Laura just RPing the old men.
Come on, Tekahn, get some Dolph time and we get some more time.
If we come back and you
I'll
haven't
come back
seduced
to
at least
Tekahn.
one,
And I'll just kind of like headlock him and pull him out of the cart. You can't keep being frightened of a bird. Come on. We're going to break that fear right now.
how do you feel about this?
I'm not frightened by the bird, I'm frightened by the fact that it is the only bird here. What power does it possess?
Caw.
No,
It's
now
a
that you
swamp.
pointed it out,
Is the bird just tired of our
Right.
shit by now?
there is
No,
one
it's-
bird out there.
Is it entertaining?
But you know
by
what
our
also is happening right now, Tekahn? It's winter. All the birds have gone south.
Then why is this bird here?
Because he's following us, obviously. As if that wasn't weird at all.
But why? Think, Stonk, think.
I'm trying to think. That's why I'm going to go find out why it's following us. And I can't do that without bringing my halberd close to its face. So, come on.
That is why I'm going to sit here with this old man. There's no country for him anymore.
Oh my god.
You see both Eric and Odell turn to you as they're both technically lords of the same country.
Yeah, no, you're not getting out of this one now.
You're
Come
just
on.
gonna walk with him like a little limp dog.
Yeah, I'm just like kind of dragging him. I can like pick him up by the waist and just kind of
You
hold
see,
him.
because you're so tall, you're being dragged by your heels. So your heels are just kind of dragging in the snow behind you.
Just throw him over your shoulder like a sack of potatoes.
Could do that.
This is more entertaining though.
As long as
Just
we leave
come
a
with
trail,
us
we can
willingly
find our
at
way
any
back.
time, Tekahn, and I can let you down.
No, keep dragging him. It'll leave a trail. We can find our way back. Like
Oh, that's smart, Tavi.
Can I roll for perception or maybe athletics or something here?
Oh, if you're trying to get out, that would be a grapple check.
No, I'm not trying to get out.
Oh.
I am trying to use my second pair of handcuffs to handcuff myself to something.
I'll say sleight of hand with disadvantage because you are currently grappled.
Okay, so that means I roll twice.
Yeah,
Take
twice.
the lowest. 6.
So
Oof,
6.
8.
So it's 6 plus.
6 plus whatever your sleight of hand
My
is.
sleight of hand is really high.
Probably like a 6.
Plus 8.
Ooh,
All right.
14.
So make a quick percentage percentile check.
There you go.
I'm making enough of those. I'm just gonna set those there.
Oh my god.
19.
19. All right, I'll say low. Stonk, you notice as magical attaches to your wrist, and you attach it to your You have attached yourself to Stonk.
I just kind of this time I let go of you.
He has
and
the
then
manacles. Does he have the keys?
Does he have the
He
key?
does.
Okay.
I just kind of raise my arm with a manacle, and then I kind of
As an 8 feet tall, your entire body is currently being lifted by your wrist right now.
I mean, if you wanted to make sure that we're going together, well, that's one way of doing it, I suppose. I am surprised it fit around my wrist, but
Please do the combat while you're chained together. Please
Oh
do.
my
It's such a bad
Please
idea.
Do
I
it.
need both
Do
hands
it.
for a halberd.
Do it. You can use both hands. You're gonna squeak him too.
Just use Tekahn.
Just throw the rogue! He's a swashbuckler. It'll help him get
Do
advantage
spin around in
anyway.
a circle really
Well,
fast.
Tekahn,
as you use
now
the
we're
hand.
both definitely stuck together, so you're coming with me anyways. I'm gonna keep walking towards the Raven.
I eye the two old men who are not fighting capable. They take the basket with higher AC than me.
Alright, so you take the basket.
I don't like my
Grab that.
rolls.
Do you want a different
D20?
dice?
No, it works. It's just wow.
Okay.
That's the only one I have.
We've left our employers to die.
Yes, yes, we have.
I'm gonna beat this guy.
Alright. So, as you guys begin following this little trail, the raven bounces from branch to branch, slowly bringing you guys to a different area. It's not, this forest isn't super dense, but it is a little bit hilly. So, as you guys make your way over a hill, you can see where the raven has led you, and it stops and perches itself on a little bit of a tree before gesturing to a somewhat of an empty area in the forest. Like nothing is there. So feel free to position your guys.
Oh god, we're positioning ourselves.
Can I roll
Wait,
something
did
We have
about
to be
spirit?
right next to each other.
What
Yeah,
way
we
did
do.
it come from?
What do you want to find out?
Like, why there'd be nothing in this area?
Okay. Yeah, nature.
Nature? Okay.
What do I roll to check the area for traps?
That would be investigation.
Oh, you said maybe.
There's a nat one. You gotta write it down, Chris.
Can I also
Trying to
check
look
for
at my
traps?
stats at the same time.
Why would Tabi be looking for
I'm
traps?
so
Like
sorry.
it's important to note that when playing D&D, that's what he does. He
Oh,
looks for
okay.
traps.
So you assume he's competent. in his
You assume he's
job.
competent, yeah. It's out of character.
Assume.
Like for example, out of character, in character, you don't know when a roll fails.
Oh.
So
You're like,
Can I just blindly walk into the middle of it?
Oh
sure,
yeah.
go ahead.
I assume we're just
Yay!
approaching from this way.
Okay.
9.
I might as well just grab a raven.
Grab Martha.
That is the raven mini, Chris.
Is that the only Raven mini you have is Martha?
Yeah.
Oh. I mean, it's the only Raven mini you
These are
need.
rolls,
Yeah.
man.
I just have to
That's a
I
9
hope
nature,
this
by the
doesn't
way.
keep up.
I think this might be down to your looking for traps, dragging him with you.
I'm just gonna keep trying to roll for more insane things and just see what happens.
That's D&D, baby.
I cannot find Martha right now. I'm not quite sure where I put her.
Just roll to break the cuffs.
Just bring out the giant mini. That's about to
Just
say.
use all of our
I'll use the dog.
dog.
Dragon.
Yes, I have.
We're gonna debut him tomorrow.
Dog.
Raven, Tabi wanders right into the middle of it as the raven still, periodically is cawing at you all, but at this point is remaining static.
Is it like trying to get us closer to it?
It's just kind of sitting there, like, looking at you guys, going, caw, occasionally.
I will look around for what we're looking for.
Okay, roll a perception check.
Technically, that's a 4 with a +3.
We're really rolling well today.
We have now reached more nat 1s to nat 20s rolled in this campaign.
I feel like I'm a contributing factor.
No, we started last session with like double the amount of nat 1s to nat 20s, and we were like 1 away at the end of last session with...
Wow. I don't think I rolled it in that 20. I have rolled a lot.
That makes
That's a 4 perception for
Okay.
whoever we're here for.
I should probably do perception too while I'm dragging this man behind me.
11
or
or
13.
13?
My nature gets me nothing.
So we're just
You assume with a 9 nature that trees just had not grown here.
Okay.
So we're just sort of
Stuck in
standing
the
here
pit.
because we don't
And
have high enough
perception.
perception to know what's going on.
This is gonna be interesting.
Oh god.
combat.
Fuck it. That's a 9.
Wow, we are just doing
My
excellent
passive
today,
is
guys.
19. But I can't use it when I'm actively looking.
I will say, out of character, both of your guys' movement is halved, but you can drag them along for the half of your movement. Does that make sense?
Oh, there's new mechanics at work for
Let's go.
handcuffing each other and then dragging each other around.
The Raven, once again, like,
You're so lucky you have a one-handed
cause at the party.
weapon. No,
We came up with
Okay.
it.
Yeah, we went.
Also, roll perception.
Okay, roll perception.
Just for the humor, this rate.
It's better than everyone
It's a
else.
16.
16? So, Tavi, you
Thank God,
you
Tavi.
turn your head and you just kind of run into the middle of the circle and turn your head and begin looking around, and there's this strange phenomena almost that the trees lean inward around you, but other than that,
That's normal.
nothing.
I'm gonna look for curses. I have a bad feeling.
Point of clarification, just because I'm curious. Are these supposed to be trees?
Those are
here?
trees,
Okay.
yeah, sorry.
Because I wanted to make sure we weren't just walking in something that was also ruined and
Yeah,
decrepit.
no, those are just trees.
What's a curse check?
Arcana.
Arcana.
It's what everyone's good at, right?
Okay.
Yeah, are you good at Arcana?
You don't have proficiency, do you?
14.
14?
Can I see if any of the stumps are hollow and go digging in them?
Sure, do a investigation check for you.
I don't.
No.
14?
With a 14, you don't sense the presence of any curse, but you definitely get the unease of something being unnatural.
I'm
So
gonna
sad.
drag Tekahn
There's
over
another
to
nat
check
one.
out.
I would not go.
3.
Something is wrong.
There's nothing wrong about this. It's just a raven. Come on, Tekahn.
I take another 5 feet back.
Can I also...
And I am still approaching the raven. I am next to the raven
Okay.
now.
And the
unless it doesn't
raven-
want me to.
The raven bounces back a little bit on the rock to still keep its distance from you, but it doesn't fly away.
This doesn't sound suspicious at all.
I'm gonna kneel down to get on its level. And I'm gonna kind of hold out my non-restrained hand. And be like,
how that's empty now.
Shh, don't worry.
Can I...
and I'll be like, there, that little one. See? We are harmless, and so are you.
I'm gonna squeal.
Harmless.
Can I
Yes,
ask the
yes,
Raven a question
harmless.
from my distance away? Is this a trap?
Trap. Everyone roll initiative.
I asked the wrong question.
Well, you gave us an answer. Though.
I got us an answer.
Initiative. That's what I'm good at.
Oh.
Okay.
Everyone rolls good now, except me.
I was telling you this is a trap.
I mean,
yeah, obviously it's a trap.
the two of us who
I
were
mean, I'm
prepared for the trapper.
All right.
I'm the trapper and I didn't sense anything.
Did
so.
anybody roll above a 20?
No.
You might have.
What's your initiative,
Let's
I
see
forgot that
here.
was an extra thing. One second.
Yeah, that's.
I don't know if he
plus
has a plus-
dexterity. So
I got
yeah.
21.
Oh no, yours is +6.
Plus
Okay,
6?
so yeah, I'm 21.
Okay, sweet. Yeah, because you got that +1 to...
He goes before me.
Oh, wait a minute. Did you leveled up, right, Matt?
Yeah.
What?
You didn't roll the dice to level up. Would you do a favor for me and roll in the chat 1d8 because you did forget to add that to your HP.
Did you also roll a wiener at some point?
Edit. You also, so here,
We did that last time.
Yeah, he wasn't
Matt
here.
Matt wasn't
I know.
here for it, so.
So you have to roll for deck size.
Yeah, we will.
This is important lore.
So 5. Okay, that's
Passed
good.
out from so
Um,
much.
Just because you passed out doesn't mean you don't know what size your ding dong is.
Oh,
Okay.
no,
and then
Matt
you get
did
an
it,
ability
right.
score improvement, so you could actually get a +1 to your dexterity and bring it to a 20 right now if you want, and then add a +1 to a different stat. Or you could take a feat.
What's a feat?
So feat is like,
Extra
I mean, do
skill.
rogues really need
Yeah, there's some feats that are nice for them.
Alert. would probably be-
Mobile.
mobile? What's something you think Tekahn should do that it can't currently?
Clearly, look for traps.
Dungeon
There's a
Delver.
dungeon delver feat.
Yeah.
It's not very good.
It's not good.
It's not great.
It's not good.
That was a joke. I don't
Not
know.
all
I
feats
know.
were created equally.
Because if you do the ability score improvement, you
Linguist.
can bring the dexterity to 20, and then I think you have an odd number
Suddenly
for
know 3 new
like
languages.
wisdom, so you could bring that up
He
one
just
more
was
and
so
have it be
drunk
even.
he hid memories he forgot.
How do I check which ones I can bring up? Is it just any of these?
So,
Actually-
any of them that are. Any of these bottom numbers that are odd will go up to be a new number. If you
You do wisdom,
And
you could do dex, and that would bring that to 20 and 14, which would increase it to +2.
You also
plus
get better
5.
perception.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm down.
Okay.
Alright, so
Alright, so we'll do that. So Tekahn, you have 20, so you actually have a +7 now.
Ooh.
So you're
22.
So
He's
22.
still first.
Roll these.
All these?
Oh. 5.
Plus 7.
7.
I thought he already rolled.
No.
No.
I thought Edison was dead.
Edison rolled.
Oh,
You
okay,
broke
okay.
the
then-
That's your dick
Trend,
size.
Yeah.
You're 7.
You broke the trend. We were all 6 or 9.
Now you're 7 inches.
Well, but
you do share the same
I was
dick
gonna say,
size as Sam the
as
Blacksmith.
Sam the blacksmith, though, so I feel like that's appropriate.
That was
is
the
appropriate.
challenge.
That
That's
is the
fair.
most appropriate for someone to not.
Okay. So anybody roll 15 or above?
20.
21.
You got a 21?
Yeah.
Okay. So that's Tyler.
I'm sorry, Tyler. You got one up.
And then Chris, you got a 20?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. And then with a anything 10 or above? 11. Okay.
11.
11.
What's
What is
your dexterity?
I think it's +1.
Yeah, it's just.
Okay, mine beats you, so I'll go first. Plus the enemy goes first.
Nope.
Enemy go last.
Ah.
last.
Do we know enemy?
So it's kind of pointless. But
So it gets a surprise
Yeah.
round.
you hear trap. Now, Matt, what do you want to do? I'll say you all heard that.
Squeal.
You're gonna take your action to scream.
Yeah.
Okay, fair. Okay, up next is
Tyler.
Tyler.
Alright, I have movement. I have, let's see here. How much movement do I have? 30 feet. I will cloth barrel in defense mode.
Mm-hmm.
Get back. I will hold an action to draw my axes and will hold my action to yeet an axe at whoever comes close to me.
Okay,
Who
sounds
seems
good.
evil or bad.
Got it.
Within 60 feet.
You notice the top of the barrel, like Katimi sticking her head out.
I close it.
Okay, up next we have Chris. Slanei, what are you doing?
I would like to stealth using Mikkel as cover.
you don't know where you're stealthing from.
Yeah, you can technically use Mikkel as
I could just use Mikkel as cover.
So go ahead.
I mean, if you're using me as cover, but also they're like right here, they'll still see.
Eh, that's still like 280 degrees of protection.
That's going to be.
If they're over here, they won't see.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like 270 degrees if it's a good roll.
Stealth. 17.
17. Okay, up next, Stonk.
I would say you
Alright.
got like
After hearing trap, I'm gonna cautiously kind of unsheath my halberd and I'll be like, now why would there be a trap here? and then I'm gonna keep an eye out, but I
Okay.
won't hold my action.
You'll
'Cause this is my
use
action.
your action to perceive, so do a perception check real quick.
Because it's a full action.
Okay,
Pull out your weapon.
Okay.
Technically.
That's
You
dumb.
should have known that,
That's
Tyler.
dumb.
Come
I don't
on.
like
No one does that.
No one does that. You're right.
No
No
one
one
does
does that. So yeah, I'll actively perceive. Yeah, that's a whole boy. That's a 10.
I would say at best
It's
a
cold
bonus action.
outside.
Wait, is Stonk feeling the cold for once?
No.
He has the ability
It's
to
pleasant.
notice it's cold,
Uh-huh.
but it doesn't bother him.
Okay.
He enjoys
Cold
it.
doesn't bother
Okay.
me anymore.
Tavi, what are you doing?
Okay.
I want to roll to perceive.
Okay, roll perception.
Eat my ass.
Hey!
Okay.
Yeah, finally a
17.
good roll.
Yeah, with what'd you get?
17.
17. With a 17, you turn your head and look and notice one of the small trees begin moving.
Did I just put
Oh.
my...
Awakened trees, baby!
Oh god.
Trees?
So there are 3 small trees here. Oh, and then
There's a big tree.
there's one big tree.
Shouldn't a big tree just replace one of the trees?
Yeah, I'm just putting them here because I wish I had more trees.
Well, I don't see any sign of a trap, so I'm gonna like turn around, like start walking away, and then
You
I'm
can't
gonna
do
get
shit. It's their
blocks.
turn. Now.
No, I'm just saying that out of turn
I don't
order.
think you can see
So now
that
I'm
from
gonna
that
get slapped
tree right
for
there.
doing
5,
that.
10, 15, 20.
You could see that one though.
That one is within my hold action.
Is it? Okay,
It's
go
at
ahead.
It's the only one he can
This
see.
one's at disadvantage.
Got it.
Do you see it though? Do you see it though? Do you
Because
see it though?
he couldn't
You
see.
don't
Yeah,
see
you
it
don't
though.
see it yet.
Oh,
Because it
It's
is
not
their
your
turn.
okay, that's fair.
Once they move.
Once they move, I will roll to attack because my held action is to hit them. Once they
The small trees seem to
Sorry.
be like, baby trees, smaller, thinner branches. As Tavi, you
Need to pinch
notice
them.
the wood just kind of curling around itself, not building a body, but kind of finally forming one from the tree before breaking the roots off from its feet and taking a step forward. The big, that's what the smaller ones. The bigger one was had limbs that were kind of like this, as one of the big limbs kind of breaks off sharp, like a sword almost, and brings it forwards. It's got one sword arm.
That's bullshit.
All right.
God.
It is their turn, and they are going to attack. But
Don't worry,
as
everyone.
that one moves out of my range.
yes. So
Nat 20.
okay, you crit it. Which one is it?
You had advantage?
Wait, not nat 20. It's a nat 20 at disadvantage, so
Oh.
it doesn't count.
14.
But I still rolled a 14,
I was like,
Plus
what?
stuffs.
so that's a
That's
19 to
awesome.
hit.
All right, 19. That hits. Was it one of the small ones?
Yeah, I threw my hand axe.
Okay.
That's
That
so
takes
sad.
8 points of slashing damage.
All right, 8 points.
Nice.
I forgot to take out my-
You notice as the axe drives into the wood, it lets out a bit of a haunting "wah" howl as they do make noise. Okay,
And now are
so
you scared of them?
there are going to be 2 attacks against
just
Tavi
wall
and
reaching
1
you.
against 2 against Tekahn.
Oh.
So
I'm
against
so sorry that you had to be on my left side.
against
not my
Tekahn
right.
does a 15 hit
Oh, nice.
because I actually think your
That's
AC has gone up.
AC is exactly. Oh wait, hang on. If it went up to 20, it's now 16 AC,
Okay.
so it misses.
How do I refresh the page?
I will. You just have.
True. Alright.
I don't know if the stats are updated, but it should be.
It's 16 now.
It should be a 16 now.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
All right, with the 16, so the 1 hits, 1 does not. And that is you take 4 points of bludgeoning damage.
Ouch.
Okay.
Ouch.
And against Tavi, a small one and a big one attacks you. That does a 16 hit.
If it's equal, is it 8? Yes.
Yes.
Oh wait, hang on. Sorry, Sentinel. That's something.
I also
Yeah?
forgot to take out my weapon.
Sorry about that.
Oh, it's fine. You'll
When
be
a
okay.
creature within 5 feet of you makes an attack against a target other than you, you can use your reaction to make a melee weapon attack against the attacking creature.
Sure.
So, who do I want to attack? I can only choose
You can't use
one
reckless right now, though. Because it hasn't been your turn yet.
He hasn't raged yet.
Well, you reckless, you don't have to rage.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just something.
But it has been his turn.
Yeah,
But he didn't rage.
He has
Okay.
yet to rage.
You have to rage to
Right.
reckless?
No. He just didn't
I have a
reckless.
question.
Okay.
When you
You
make
can't
your
you
first
can't
attack
reckless as a
on your
reaction.
turn,
Yes.
Okay.
Since I got hit, does that mean I transform?
You roll a wisdom save, remember? But he said because he's using Sentinel, you actually don't get hit. He's
no,
no,
that's not how it
sorry,
works.
you get hit. You get hit. He's rolling an attack against it.
So you still have to
So-
roll that wisdom save.
Technically, reckless attack says when you make your first attack on your turn, you can decide to attack recklessly.
This isn't your turn.
Well, it's reactions are technically part of your turn.
No, they're not.
Yeah, I don't
part
think
of
you
your
can
action economy.
Can
We get one per round, but it's not your turn.
can you reckless attack on a reaction? Looking it up.
Let's see.
No,
What? No. No.
no.
That's what it says.
That's a-
Your reckless would continue on to your reactions if you had reckless the turn before.
Okay.
He rolled a 5 on that there
No,
wisdom
it's a
save.
6.
Okay.
His wisdom went up.
Well,
Isn't that what you put your other 20 in?
I mean, it's
He rolled a natural 4 on his wisdom save.
okay.
And I'm,
So at this point, you are you're getting pissed off. So during what we agreed was your next bonus action. So when your turn comes up again, you will be forced to use that to transform. Okay?
reckless attack to
Okay.
hit this guy, and I do hit him.
You haven't. No rep.
Sorry, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to say that. I just reaction attack to hit that guy,
Okay.
and I do hit him because my lowest was a 13 plus stuff.
Okay.
13 plus 6, so 19.
All right. That's 19 damage.
No,
No, 19 to hit. I'm like,
19
how'd you
hit.
do 19 damage?
literally impossible.
For now.
D10 plus
You
4.
believe in yourself.
5 plus 4, so 9 damage.
Okay.
My brain is scattered.
All right.
It's this alcohol. It's not making me.
So
great.
both of the ones against Tavi hit because it was a 16 and an 18. So the small one is going to attack you for 6 bludgeoning damage. The big one, as you notice, it moves slow, and as it lifts that arm, it comes down hard.
How you looking over there?
We'll find out.
I'm only taking
14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh,
How you
20
looking
so
over there?
far.
That's 20, right?
Yep, it's
Yep.
20 total.
You looking bloody?
Wait, how do I check?
It's in the
Uh,
corner.
it-
Wait, you didn't do it right.
Oh, oops.
You healed yourself for 20.
Well, whatever.
So you are.
Wait,
Now you're at 10.
now I'm at 10.
Yeah, you are 100%
I'm
bloody.
point.
So.
Oh, somehow it didn't save.
How do you
Oh.
only have 30 HP?
I just
Oh, because you're
leveled
doing
up.
the wrong.
No, I didn't.
Oh, are you?
I think the Wi-Fi part.
There it is.
No, it's not loading.
No.
I'm just gonna restart the app.
You have 10 HP.
You have 10
Okay, I have
HP.
10 HP.
Yeah.
How do you only have 30 HP as your max?
You didn't roll very good.
I was about to say I have 20.
No, Tavi didn't. Tavi,
I
you
only
didn't roll
have
very good
33
HP.
HP.
I have 50.
He also
But
only
you
has a +2 to
You
con.
roll a
I'm a small
D10
boy.
12 though.
Tavi also has only +2 to con.
I'm a
That's
small baby.
pretty good.
I have
Well,
30.
compared to the
people-
rest of the party.
Wait.
I have 33.
Wait, actually, I have a higher HP than you.
Tavi did not roll good for HP.
Oh, I'm so sorry, Tommy.
Sorry.
You're a paladin. too.
I don't know if the Wi-Fi is dying or what right now. This is so sad.
Okay. So,
There
yep,
was
that is
something
the end of the tree's turns, and I will say that it is now Raven. Raven flies away and takes a perch farther away, but is still watching.
Bitch.
Is it watching with like it's enjoying? Or
Just kind nullified fate. Like, you
Okay.
can't really read the emotions of a raven.
Okay.
But, okay, up next,
I'm so used to Martha being in the
Matt. You're gonna use your bonus action to shift.
I don't get a choice.
Yes.
So
So,
you
so the
use-
answer is yes.
No.
So, you have shifted, and you are attached to Stonk right now. Who are you gonna attack?
The thing that attacked me.
Okay, with your rapier,
What
or are
the
you doing
fuck?
unarmed attack? You're biting?
I'm able to do both. Yeah, I get to do a normal action and then another
You
bonus
also have
action.
this. You
right?
also have a thing called lay on hands.
Yeah, you could heal yourself.
You already shifted,
On your
so that
turn.
was your bonus action.
Oh
So-
yeah, so it would just be a one action.
So you,
I
it is level
put
2,
you-
so you do get 2 weapon. I think you get 2 attacks, right?
And I go
Level
to
4.
So are we level 5 right
No.
now? No, we're level 4. Sorry, we were level.
Because I prefer to use.
So you just
Oh, yeah,
have to
we
lower
will be
the
level
ratio
5 soon.
just 'cause-
Yeah.
So I'll
If
come.
I
I
get
need
if
to
I
do
heal
level
myself immediately get
I
a
got
I
bonus
just
level.
leveled up last
No,
time.
are
I'm
you
gonna
wait?
try
Are
and
you
now.
using your rapier or are you
If you
biting?
get bumped again, I
So
do have
so you're
healing
shifted
spells.
and you're still using your
I'm
rapier
just-
then?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds
If
good.
you are okay with using that.
There's a wolf attached to me.
Oof.
Oh, you need to roll to hit though.
Roll
Yeah.
the first.
All right. Now
Yeah.
you get to roll that again because
What do you roll?
technically. All right, that's
13,
better
okay,
than
3.
a 1.
Which
3
one are you
plus
attacking?
5.
Are you attacking the one that's already damaged or the other one?
The one that hit me.
The one that hit
The
you?
one that might be.
Flip a roll a
T2.
T2, yeah.
One.
Okay, so I was gonna say that the crack inside was yes, so it's the no. So how much damage do you do?
8.
8 damage.
8 damage.
Okay, up next.
Damage. And now I have a wolf attached to
Next,
me.
it's that was his turn.
Tyler.
My turn. 10, 20, 30. I would like to hit him.
Okay.
I pull out my big boy axe
Yes.
in one hand
As
and
you-
my little
as
boy axe
He has
in the other.
taken the dual wielder feat, so he's got a bigger axe in one hand.
Big
Basic.
axe. That's a 17 plus
That
stuff.
hits.
Little axe. That's a 14 plus stuff.
That hits.
That does d6
They're
and
trees.
a d8 of damage. That
8
is
plus
2 3s, so that's 8 plus 6.
14.
13 points.
14.
14 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You hack this thing, and you notice the smaller ones do not have much life to them, and they are falling apart quite easy. Okay, up next.
They're
So how's the one I've
trees.
been whacking?
Huh?
How fares the one I've been whacking?
They look oof. So these two, the one that you hit with the
No,
I hit
that
this one. I've
No,
been,
wait, the
I've
one you
only
threw-
ever hit this
no,
one.
you threw an axe at one.
This one.
this
that
one.
one.
Oh, it was that one.
Yeah, because it was
Oh.
the only one in range.
That's the only one I've
There was
touched.
one right here that moved this way.
Yeah, but he couldn't see that one from this tree was blocking his view.
Okay.
Yeah, it was
If
just
that
one.
if that is the case, that was which one again?
This one.
This one.
Okay, so I'm gonna need to.
I think it did 6 damage the first time.
I think so.
Yeah.
6 sounds right.
So they're all fine now then. Okay. Up next, Slanei.
15. I would like to.
Handcuffs doing something for you there, Stonk?
Oh yeah, you are handcuffed to a werewolf.
I would like to pull out my
Werewolf-
crossbow.
Even worse, I'm handcuffed to a furry.
I'd like to pull out
Yeah,
my
you.
crossbow.
We're gonna have to see your reaction to this turn because you would notice it this turn too. This is your first
this
time.
is my first time
Yeah.
seeing this.
You witness as Tekahn transforms into it's the hybrid kind, so it's the bipedal kind of a white werewolf.
I would just like to yell across the battlefield to Stonk while pulling out my crossbow. I told you curses were real! And I'd like to fire at the one that has been damaged.
They've all
This one here. When I knew what I was trying to say. I
The
swear.
one that's been real oofed.
The one that's been really oof. That's not gonna
Nope.
hit with an 8.
They're trees.
And
It's like I knew curses were real, and then it goes and goes into the tree,
Too busy BMing.
And then-
the non-awakened tree.
bonus
Gonna
action
make
time.
Oh.
It's time to cast a spell. Can you move my spiritual weapon right there? And then gonna bash that one.
Too bad there's no flanking.
Natural 17.
Okay, that hits.
And that's a D8. 5.
5.
How's he looking?
Meh. Oof.
He could have been worse.
Okay. Up next, Stonk's turn. How do you react to this?
You know what would be really evil?
Hmm?
You know what would be really evil?
Do what Stonk would do.
What would Stonk do?
Talk with Matt about it.
Matt, how do you feel about opportunity attacks?
I don't even know if there's are. Let's go for it.
Alright then, if you give me your approval. Oh my god, a wolf! And I'm going to yank the wolf as far away from me as I can, so I'm going to yank
It will follow you. You're handcuffed.
I know, so
He's spinning him.
I gut
He's
reaction,
spinning the
I
werewolf.
yank it off, and I kind of jolt him around to the other side. I was like, oh
You have to
wait,
be
he's
5 feet
attached to me.
away.
To be fair,
Yeah,
opportunity
no,
attacks don't work if it's not voluntary.
Mhm.
Oh, true.
Is that?
Mhm.
Oh,
Yeah. I learned something new today.
I did not know that.
And I'm gonna, like,
Can you please put yourself on its actual square? Thank you.
I didn't mean to be off a square. It was just because
fine.
I was moving it around.
Let's go.
Oh, God. What is it? What is it? Oh, God. Do you have any reaction to me, like, yanking you around?
Grr.
Puzzled.
Bark.
And then I'll say now I hear, like, Slanei say, I told you curses was real.
And you connect the dots.
And then I go,
I'd
this
like
is a
to-
curse?
I feel like you've had to have heard of lycanthropy. Like, you might have thought it was a myth, but
I have not connected that dot yet.
okay.
Do I want to take an attack, though? I'll say, while I'm spinning him around, I'm going to have my halberd, like, so I'm yanking him with my left arm towards the other side, and with my
You're
other
spinning.
arm, I'm spinning with the halberd, and I'll say that blindly I might hit that one.
Okay.
It'll be a reckless attack, because,
So, straight roll.
yeah.
So we agreed one-handed weapon for two-handed is just rolled constantly
That
with
might
disadvantage.
not,
Okay.
that's probably not going to hit. 11
That
to
does
hit.
not hit, unfortunately.
That's a sad
You're
day.
too tall, it was just too short.
I should have raged.
Too tall. Much too tall.
Oh, that wouldn't have actually changed anything. Never mind.
But we still choose
Yeah,
to
force
rage now.
movement doesn't do opportunity attacks.
Nah, I'm not gonna rage.
Okay. Up next,
Tabby.
Tabi. You have healing if you want to heal yourself.
Yeah, I'm a dude.
I can't heal you.
So that's your lay. Look for your lay on hands.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I got it.
And you're just gonna want to pump all 20 of your pool. So,
Hold up.
Is this thing attached to me, Tekahn?
are you gonna? Okay.
Can you even
You
talk
know
in
you're
your
using
form?
all 20 of it because it looks like you have to do it one by one.
That was not an answer.
Oh my god, why is it taking so long to load? Lauren, I hate your Wi-Fi. I'm sorry.
Well, but
I hate
you also have
Wi-Fi
So these
Wi-Fi,
three,
too.
we've been attacking for a round or two. They don't look that bad off,
It's
do
a
they?
good thing I don't live here.
I would like to apologize, Matt. You already rolled your HP, and it is lower than what you rolled a 3 earlier.
Sad.
So
What is
I'm gonna remove. I'm gonna use the original roll. So I'm
Oh.
sorry.
Okay.
No.
wait, does that mean that I'm in the middle for HP in this party?
What are you?
32.
Oh, that's not bad. 50.
But I'm not tank cleric, best cleric. I am light armor cleric, and I'm scared.
Well, you have the HP to deal with shit.
Yeah.
Well, I have the HP and the resistances to deal with everything. I'm
And-
just currently unable to, because I am, for some reason, attached to a wolf.
Just wait until it actually goes on my turn.
Oh no.
He's gonna do the exact same thing
Okay,
to
so
you.
lay on hands is an
No,
action, right?
It's gonna attack me.
I don't
It's gonna bite the hand that feeds him.
What? Like
As
what?
an action, you can.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it is an action.
So you can heal
so I'm
yourself
sorry
for
about
full if you want. That'll be your whole
I thought
turn.
it was
You
a
can
bonus
also
action.
move if you want to try and get away from where you
But
are.
if you move, they will try to hit you.
Yeah,
But you are healed now.
I'll just take it like a champ.
Okay.
and I'm also gonna. I'm now in range to be able to cast Cure Wounds next round.
Perfect. Okay. Is that the end of your turn then?
Yes.
Okay. Up next is the boys.
The
So
boys.
The boys are back in town. Boys are back in town.
the big one turns and notices you,
Why?
and
I've
Maybe
done
they're
nothing
swarming.
wrong.
They're swarming now.
Everyone is.
They're
You
going
are-
for Stonk. Stonk.
you-
You. I have a question. You think they wouldn't notice you literally flinging a werewolf around?
I mean, I understand these two people.
They have
being
higher
annoyed.
perception than you.
Okay, well that's fair. Everyone has higher perception than me.
Okay, so for the small one, So this one's gonna turn. Cal. This one is a 15 plus. Yeah, that hits. So that's 4 bludgeoning damage.
Oof, indeed.
And then for the ones up against Stonk, your AC is what?
I don't know.
Should find this out.
I'm finding it out right now. It is 16.
16. Okay, so that's 16. You said?
Yes.
Okay, only one hits, and it's the big boy.
All right, the big boy.
Yeah, the 2 small ones just kind of go.
He's going to be very disappointed that he's going to do much less.
Did they limp wrist?
They're sad, and also they're afraid.
17 bludgeoning damage.
All right, Stone's endurance, bitch.
Yep.
All right, and I reduced 7 of that, so 10 damage.
Sweet.
If only he'd been raging.
If only I'd been raging, that would have been 3. No, I only have 43 HP.
Oh no.
Whatever shall I do?
Laughs in HP.
Laughs in excessive HP. Alright.
Oh, Lauren's grabbing something.
Nope, nothing. Okay.
That's
I wanna
just
roll
the most
insight on the
blatant
DM, but-
lie that you've made.
Huh?
That is just the most blatant lie.
Yeah.
I don't know who's next. It's Matt.
Yep, Matt.
Matt, what's up?
I used to be this high up. So, how creative can I go with this combat?
You're so tall, though. How can you not be used to being this high up?
So can I use the momentum of the swinging
I love questions
around
like this.
to try to crash into the big guy?
I will say with an unarmed attack, you can use the full force of your body to attack the big boy. Yes.
Would that give
I will say you will take half the amount of damage you deal.
Would that be at
Works for
advantage
me.
to try and
Works
hit
for you.
though?
Okay.
Yeah.
Roll an unarmed attack, so that's with your strength. So I think a +5.
Would this be at advantage though for?
You should get something for it.
Yeah.
You'll get inspiration if you hit. You'll get it.
Wait, so what am I doing?
So roll the d20.
Roll the d20.
And you're a swashbuckler, so
Yo!
I have a question. Do y'all approve of sneak attack on a full body
Yes.
body slam?
Yes.
He
Okay.
doesn't see it coming.
Sneak attack
Also,
is you hit the right
Lauren,
spot.
he is also a swashbuckler. He just gets it
Oh,
for being
that's-
in
oh,
melee
yeah,
combat
fair.
with someone
He's a
else.
swashbuckler. This is the most
Honestly, being handcuffed to
Jack
someone
Sparrow
is okay.
attack
Yes.
I've ever seen in
Okay.
my life.
You know what, Matt?
So it'd be 3 plus your sneak attack, so it'd be 2d6.
Yeah.
So Matt, I will say because this hits. Wait, no, you haven't rolled it. Wait, no, you
No.
have rolled a hit. Because this hits, you get inspiration, which means the next time you want to, you can gain advantage on any dice roll you do. Okay?
Alright.
I think there's a way to note inspiration.
Yeah, there is.
Yeah.
I don't know where it is.
I'll try and find out while y'all do.
I don't know where it is on mobile.
You try and find it, but in the meantime, so you do 3, but then you add your sneak attack, so it'd be 2d6 on top of it.
D6. What does a D6 look like?
Right
Those
there.
ones.
Yeah, the ones you have an excessive amount of.
Rules I've been playing with.
Yes.
So it's
All right, so you do
3 plus 4.
so 7 points of damage.
7, and then I'll use my bonus action to also get a bite in.
okay. So 7 points of damage to that. I'll say you know what? You don't take damage for that.
I get my bonus action.
Yeah. So you get the bonus action.
Yep.
Do I have to roll to hit again?
Yes.
Yeah,
roll
so
the hit
it'd
again.
be +4 this time.
I actually can't find it.
11.
What are you looking for?
Plus
Where do-
4,
That
so
hits.
15.
That hits.
Inspiration.
Oh, yeah. So then
I don't think there's a lot. You just gotta keep
Okay.
it. Keep it in your
3.
pocket.
Okay.
I think I've rolled half my rolls tonight have been minimum rolls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not rolling very hot either, but I'm rolling like 1s on my damage as well. But that's okay. You guys are okay with that. But
Yeah.
all right. Up next, Tyler.
These trees look like they're doing okay, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Mikkel is going to say, "Shit," and he is going to take a step back, and then he's gonna start growing.
Oh. Oh, that's why Lauren won.
As explain, what do they see?
You see him look very concerned, and then he starts growing and growing, and as he grows, he doesn't get bigger, but like his muscles swell, and his face becomes more bestial, less humanoid, with long tusks jutting out. It looks like his eyes go
Saber-tooth.
red. It's very disturbing. And then you see these red glowing like iron chains of magic just like bind him, and he stops growing.
Ooh.
And then he's gonna fucking belt.
You're just gonna yeet the small one.
I'm going to just go ham on it with my giant battle axe, which is now giant.
Sweet, of course.
That's an 18 plus stuff.
That hits.
I also get to add a d6 because I'm giant. That's 11 plus 3.
How do you want to
14
do it?
damage.
It's dead. Do you just like
I chop it, and I just chop it straight down the middle.
It just shatters as you do that. It is
It's
very
a
intimidating.
tree. It's a tree.
Okay. All right. Is that your turn?
I will.
Do you? I have a question. Does your
It's
big boy form walk on all fours, or is it bipedal?
He's like a gorilla.
Gorilla. Okay.
Oh.
It's disturbing.
Okay. Up next.
Sure, it's somebody's
That is
Queef.
Whis.
It's a crew.
I am
does
blocking your path.
That's fine.
It's a tree.
You can shoot between my knees.
Does a 15 hit the big boy?
Yes.
I am taller than you, Stonk.
It's a tree.
That's going to be 11 points of bludgeoning damage
Against
against
which
big
one?
boy.
Oh, against big boy.
Against
Oh,
big boy.
oof.
That was almost
Oof,
max
ouch,
damage.
Owie.
And then we
The
go.
wood.
E.
10, 15,
You can just
No,
jump over the
10.
log.
just 10.
Yeah, I can shoot him from there, can't I?
This is kills
Already
Tommy.
made
Shooting
Actually, no, I will.
15.
I
You can
grab-
shoot through your spiritual weapon.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was trying not to shoot Tavi
Yeah,
though.
yeah,
It can move
So-
through the spiritual weapon,
Yeah,
right?
so I can shoot here.
Okay.
Spiritual weapon doesn't.
It's
I
not
would.
corporeal.
Yeah.
If he shot where he would have had full cover. And the cover would have been us.
It's a tree, Chris.
I don't think that's gonna hit an 11. Oh,
It's a tree.
Okay. Up next. Stonk.
Stonk?
Stonk, the cat's now like 4 feet taller than you.
This has been a very strange turn of events. Sorry, let me just put myself to how I'm actually facing. There is a wolf attached to my arm. There's a giant cat, and trees are coming alive and trying to kill me. I am having a very weird 12 seconds.
You're convinced you're still experiencing the owlbear trip.
Yeah, this is probably just the
and
owlbear
there's
trip.
still there's also a floating cask of ale.
No, I've seen that before. That's old news. I don't mind it anymore. It exists.
So what do you do?
So I'm gonna reckless attack I was gonna say the biggest one there is, but that would mean I would be attacking you. So
I will say that these are to scale.
yeah, I'll go after the one of the smaller ones.
Okay.
It's annoying. No, that's not true. I'll attack the big boy.
Are you gonna rage as well?
No.
Saving it.
No, I'm not even saving it. I just don't think it's necessary.
Is that bird in the tree or where's the
16
bird
plus
at?
stuff.
In a tree.
How high
16, that's good. You could hit it.
6 plus 4. 10.
10. You
Yeah.
want to do it.
Oh shit, I killed it.
Yeah.
I'm just going to be kind of distracted by the fact that I just bodied a wolf against this tree. And
I
then
need
as
to
I
draw
like,
that.
kind of pull the wolf away from the tree, I'm just gonna go, alright, timber! And then I'm gonna cleave the tree in half.
Alright.
No, not
No,
big one.
not the big one.
I
one?
said the big one.
No? You said no, I'm gonna do the small one. No,
yeah,
I'm
but then
gonna
I
do the big
changed
one.
my mind.
Oh, if you did, then never mind. You don't kill it.
Damn.
How much damage was it again?
10.
10, okay.
How's the big tree looking?
Meh.
Could be better.
Is
It's
it
beat up, but
is it bleeding like chlorophyll or?
sap.
Oh, okay.
It's sap. What are you talking about?
I'm sorry.
Chlorophyll. That's leaves.
Alright, is that your action?
That's my action,
I forgot
and then
to
my
fight my
bonus
monkey for a
action would be a
second.
rage if I wanted to do that, but I don't.
Oh
So,
god.
Alright, that's my turn then.
Okay, up next, Tavi.
How do I
Tav,
figure out if I hit again?
So go
So
to your actions. So tell me the,
remember
actions.
that you also have spells like Hunter's Mark you could use. You also have that Vengeance Paladin thing where you can get advantage against a specific creature. So think you can do more than just attack as a paladin.
I just don't understand the spells.
That's fair. Spells are
Yeah,
the hardest part of
How do I
D&D.
hone in on the big dude?
So if you could use Hunter's Mark to do that thing where you get an extra D6 for an attack.
That's
Yeah.
a bonus action.
That's a bonus action.
I'll do that.
Or there's
If you-
also the Vengeance Paladin thing where you can have advantage against a creature as a bonus action. So you basically are like, fuck you, and all your attacks against them for a minute have advantage. So do you want to do Hunter's Mark or do you want to do
Hunter's Mark can do multiple enemies.
right?
Hunter's Mark?
Well, Hunter's Mark you once it dies you can transfer it to something else.
Nice, I'll do that.
All right, so are you doing it on the big one or small
Yeah,
one?
big boy.
All right,
So
roll a
to
hit.
That's
That's a D12.
Assuming that
That's a
you hit.
D12.
So go
You
ahead.
want to roll this boy.
Oh,
You rolled the wrong one.
I thought that.
I mean, D12, rolling max.
I hope
Yeah,
so.
that hits.
18. Okay,
And
and
then
then
Now you roll.
What damage do you do with your weapon?
You do 3d6 because you have 2d6 for them all, and then the Hunter's Mark adds an extra d6.
3d6.
Oh.
Okay. Wait. So one of these dudes, and then
No,
you
already
already
hit.
rolled
Okay,
the hit,
okay.
so now you got these.
I'm so confused right now.
You do that much
Uh,
damage.
Okay,
And then
You
plus
can reroll
7?
twos, right?
Yes, you can rerolls 1 and 2s because you have the the big weapon master
Okay.
thing. Yeah.
So
How do people remember this stuff? I do not.
So
Oh.
shit. Okay.
Okay.
11.
11, and then add your strength,
Because we had an ASI, you now have 18 strength.
so it's gonna be a +4 to that.
15.
Okay.
Thank you for doing math for me.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. It looked oof from that. You just plonk, and as you slam it in its chest, you see some of the branches that were its rib cage just start crumbling off.
Ah, good.
Okay.
Suffer.
Up next
The
is
tweeze.
the Tweeze. The Tweet did not like that. Tweet was just bashed by a flying werewolf and just got bashed by a big ol' mall. Saw a big giant boy. It's a big day for a treat too.
and
And it got
So
it got hit by a keg.
yeah. So
And
I'm
it's
gonna,
literally surrounded.
and it got hit by my halberd. So
I'm
it
gonna
really
roll
got
a D.
hit
I'm
by
gonna roll a
everything.
D4 because it could justifiably attack anybody.
Yeah.
That's fair.
That's a 1, so that would be Stonk. It's gonna stay on Stonk then.
Fuck.
And then this one is gonna go for Big Boy. This one's gonna scooch its way in the middle, and 2 small ones are gonna attack Mikkel. 1 big one's gonna attack Stonk. For the big boy, that is a 10 plus 6, 16.
Oh, to who? Me?
You.
Yeah, it hits.
Okay. So big boy does 12 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no,
Thanks.
I'm in pain.
And then the 2 against Mikkel, one is gonna do a neither hit actually. They both whiff.
But it made an attack on a creature other than me.
Yes.
Therefore, it justifies a sentinel attack.
Yes.
This boy.
Or do you want to do the more? I mean, they're both equally.
Whichever one is the more
They're
dead.
both. They're both pretty.
And
Pretty.
you reckless
flip
on
a-
your turn, right?
Yeah.
flip a-
So now my 14
Yep.
is valid and plus stuff. So then it becomes max damage. I enjoy that. 14 damage.
14. It is destroyed.
Which one do you attack?
Lauren will justify
It didn't
either
matter.
one.
Which eeny meeny?
I'm choosing lesser one
Okay.
because drama.
What makes that one lesser?
Because it was
Oh boy, I
less
have an
close to
idea.
everyone.
That's gonna be nasty.
Huh?
I have a plan.
Is this like you're gonna cast
I did all roll all that once and know what
plant
happened.
growth?
Yep.
It's your casting plant growth. All right, Matt. It is your turn.
Oh god, spiders.
My turn.
Mhm.
Well, I'm just gonna.
I'm going to cast spike
My
growth,
normal-
fly,
Are you going to
and
bite,
I'm
or
going
are you going to
drag
use
the
rapier?
bandage.
Both. Okay, so you're gonna rapier and then bite.
Yeah.
Okay, sounds good.
5. I don't think that one hits.
5 plus.
No matter, I
Okay.
don't think he has
Okay.
over a plus.
So the rapier doesn't hit. Now roll the bite.
14.
plus.
Oh, wait a minute. I am so sorry. You had advantage for that first.
So
for
the
that.
14.
So the 14 plus stuff.
So
Oh,
your
swashbuckler.
rapier does hit. Now roll for the bite.
Okay.
So cool thing a swashbuckler gets is you get advantage if you have friends nearby.
And so you
against
still
it.
have advantage.
Natural 19.
Okay, so
Okay.
both of yours hit. So roll for the rapier's damage and then the bite damage.
Rapier is D8 plus 5, so that's 10. Bite.
And you're doing the big one, right?
6
Yeah.
plus
2. 10, 18.
Does that also include sneak attack?
It would. It is
Yeah,
this
you
turn
do- you
because
do have advantage.
so you have sneak attack.
So you have sneak attack for your rapier.
You roll 2d6 more. Alright, so 7 more on top of that. So you roll
18, 25.
18 plus 7 is 25.
Yeah, 25.
As Tekahn slices its arms out and bites down on it, it just shatters under the pressure, and the big one is dead.
I probably take a read, but like that's my turn.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Oh, and that's directly in like your gums now.
Okay.
You take 1 point of damage.
Yeah.
Is that your turn?
Oh my god, you're actually adding the 1 point of damage. Well done.
Okay, up next.
Alright, so I'm just,
Someone tapping.
I'm just
No, it's just your
vibrating.
foot. I'm like, why are you tapping me? You didn't send me a DM. Why are you tapping?
I will first hit this tree boy
Mm-hmm.
with nat 20.
Oh! It's absolutely destroyed.
So I'll do the d6 on that one.
Mhm.
That's doubled to 4 plus 7 points of damage.
How much is that total?
7.
Oh, 7 total. Yeah, it's not dead.
And then I will hit it again. 19 plus stuff.
Uh-huh.
That is 5 more points of damage.
Hey, you kill it!
I will like to
Woo.
take an action surge.
That's
5,
completely unnecessary.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30.
You
I
are
will,
tall enough to just grab it.
I will attack it with my axe.
Oh, you're killing the.
Yeah.
Oh no.
14 plus stuff.
That
19. I would like
It's dead.
to
It's-
use my fire root on this goddamn bird.
Sure, go ahead.
This is entirely
Roll me a
excessive.
strength
It's
save.
a bird.
It
There's
fails.
birds, there's
Okay.
trees.
So it takes.
Does it take a point of damage?
It takes
Does it take anything more than points of damage?
6 damage,
That's more than a
9
point.
damage,
Yep.
12
Yeah,
damage.
it's been dead. It's
And then it takes 2d6 fire damage.
There is nobody.
It's already
18 points
There's
of
nobody.
damage.
You immediately, as you see Mikkel, just all fours just run for it, hits it with the axe, and the raven just in ashes. All right, and that is the end of combat.
That's
Good
my
job.
turn.
That's entirely excessive
Okay.
for a bird.
Now, I do want to say, because that was Tyler's turn, it is Stonk's turn before.
It's
it
Chris's
is-
turn.
It is well, no, it's Chris's turn. So if you want to do anything, but I am saying that it is Stonk's turn before Tekhann's.
'Cause I'm
So you are gonna have a turn to be able to subdue it. Okay. Up next.
Oh yeah, because that's what I was gonna do.
No, Mocha. Slanei's just watching in horror as
That was violent. That was you watched it as glowing chains of iron went around this bird and crushed it like a tin can.
I just want to go retrieve my arrows.
You're just gonna, Slanei is
You have
just
a
gonna
vision.
eyes glossed over.
Scared me.
Arrow.
Arrow.
Oh, is she okay? What happened?
She just spooked me. I thought there was a bug on my
She
leg.
came for love.
Okay.
Alright,
No,
it's
you-
my
Do you
turn.
want to sit down or do you need to stretch?
Standing up. I'm sitting down for
That's okay.
I guess I'm going
We are
to
gonna take a
see
break soon. Just give me a
a werewolf attached to me, and I'm gonna be like, there, wolf. And I'm going to reach out with the one that's my hand that's manacled, and I'm gonna pet you
Animal
on the
handling.
head. You're an asshole. What is my animal handling? It's not gonna be good. Oh, I have animal handling as a proficiency?
What?
What the fuck?
Why?
I have no idea.
Why
That
do we
makes
have-
a 16.
Okay, Stonk does no longer seems threatening to you if he
He
was.
didn't ever. I mean, my turn's gonna just get something not transform.
Okay.
So that's
So I'm assuming at this point that once you kind of go there, Tekahn, you shift back to your normal form, and how do you all react to the situation at hand?
Oh my god, it's Tekahn!
It's my turn, so I will. The chains
Oh,
will.
I can't say that.
The chains will tighten, and then he will slowly shrink back to himself and collapse. Not collapse, but like oof. Panting.
I just finished running in the Olympics. Oof.
He is fully conscious. He's not passed out. He's just sitting, taking a breather.
And what the fuck was that?
Is it my turn yet?
And it is in fact your turn.
What does Petunia call you, by the way?
Mom.
Did she just call you Mikkel?
Yeah, I just told her to call me
Who's
Mikkel.
cat? To be fair, she probably
calls me Kitty half the time.
Is she Boo? Is that what
She's like, Boo Kitty!
Uh,
Alright, okay.
Alright, it's back to my turn.
Mm-hmm.
Tekahn, that was you?
We're no longer in initiative anymore.
Okay, cool. Well, everyone was going back to initiative, so I
Stop
was
it.
like, alright.
Tyler cannot be trusted with
You
this.
cannot.
Do you have any reaction to that? No? Nothing at all? Nothing to say for yourself?
You're next to the mic, so you can't afford to fiddle with us.
Too late.
Okay.
I am beyond confused, if I'm being totally honest. I mean, the bird's gone. I don't know what happened to that.
There's a pile of ash I just tossed to you.
Picked up the ashes of the bird?
I had it in my claws.
Good for you.
It's like a bone. A singular bone.
The raven skull survived.
Ah, it's dead then. Oh well. Well, there's many questions I have. One is, what? And, second is, the fuck? So I would like answers now.
I go and sit down. So, you have seen curses, Stonk. Do you believe?
You were a curse?
He just looks sad.
Well, I'm truly sorry. I didn't know that you were cursed.
Tekahn looks double sad.
No, I don't look sad.
Roll for sad.
Just like, don't speak for me. I think it's a blessing.
Yes, fair.
He's panting in the corner.
So actually, that is a genuine question. Is it a curse for you?
You'll have to ask him.
Alright. I was just curious from, like, the vibe of it. Because I didn't think that you were a curse, or had a curse.
It did not look pleasant. It was not a pleasant transformation.
I was slightly occupied, once again,
by the werewolf.
So you did
miss
to my
it.
hip. Yeah.
Man is bound in chains like Exodia, and you're like, oh, is that pleasant?
Was it unpleasant for you?
Stonk is just
They're
just
still
kind of thinks
handcuffed.
almost every.
How
Stonk
does
just
Stonk
assumes
always
everyone
manage
is
to
also
miss
into bondage. So
Don't put words in his mouth. No, it's just Stonk has somehow managed to miss every single character-relevant moment so far. Just completely went over his head.
well, why else would he assume the chains are not unpleasant?
Didn't see the pleasure. I didn't see the chains. I had a werewolf.
You call it a werewolf.
You.
Stonk just sees all the
You
chains
call
and
it
thinks
pig.
kinky.
Hot. Okay, but seriously, in all seriousness, so you have a curse, right?
Yes.
What do you have?
It's a condition.
That looking at your junk is not an indication of what you are.
Little amulet. Start fiddling with it.
What is that? And I'm gonna look at the amulet closer.
I'm gonna feel threatened.
Okay, so Stonk reaches for the amulet. Do you step away, or what do you do?
I put a little jab at him. It's like, hey, don't.
Okay, all right. So, well, if you don't want me to touch it, what is it?
You can't touch it.
Okay, but can you tell me what it is?
Yeah.
Then how does that help me figure out what you are?
Who am I?
I don't know what you are. I'll get back to you in a second. Here's one second.
He has his
slightly
hands in his
attached.
hands.
He's slightly attached to me at the moment in a slightly more of a pressing condition.
You take a step away, Stonk gets a step pulled towards. You shove Stonk and you get pulled forward because you guys are handcuffed together.
Oh, it's so hot. If it wasn't for the fact that I was attached to a werewolf, I would be aroused.
I'm gonna do the part. I'm gonna undo the part of the handcuff that's connected to me, but I'm just gonna leave it dangling on Stonk.
Chris.
Do you at least have a key for me to use?
Yeah,
Could I please use it?
we'll figure that out. In the meantime.
Okay. Mikkel.
Yes.
How did you get so big? You are not that big now, but you were big for a second. Is that that was part of the curse? You occasionally get bigger?
That is a part of it, perhaps.
Okay.
I have it under wraps, as you may have seen. But that is not the focus.
So you get bigger, and what else?
I do not know. Those who see it, well, they do not tell the tale.
Well, presumably you're not going to murder us now, so I'm going to presume that you are trusting us with this secret. So
It is not a matter of trust. It is a matter of what happens when you see it.
So what? We all have bad luck.
You did not see it. You saw only a figment, only a fragment.
So then there's more to it that people who see it die from.
Presumably.
That is not conclusive in the slightest.
I'm surprised Stonk knows conclusive.
It's
Start-
3 syllables.
No, it's a pretty big word.
Literally everyone notices out of
Yeah.
the corner of your eye. Slanei, kind of sneaking off. But he's not going in the direction back to the cart. He seems to be continuing the northwest.
Northeast.
Has he
Northeast,
decided
sorry.
that maybe a party of werewolves is occupationally unsafe?
I am going to pull out a javelin, and I am going to toss it at Slanei. Not at him, but close to him. So
Warning
Okay,
shot.
roll. I'll say if you.
Oh,
I'll
I can
say
do it two-handed.
2 hit is not hitting him. However, if you miss, it will hit him.
It won't be reckless because I'm not
Okay.
really recklessing this. I'm trying to be accurate, which is oxymoronic in this situation. Natural 20.
All right, with a natural 20, you are sneaking off. You think you're being a little sneaky fuck, and immediately this javelin, boom, gets stuck right in the ground, right in front of you.
Takes off his pinky toe.
Slanei, you're not leaving. We're all working through this together. Come back.
I'm just blatantly ignoring the Stonk right now, just gonna continue going on.
You're not faster than me.
He is now, you're chained.
Well, not anymore. He let go of his end, so if you aren't going to stop, I'm going to chase.
Okay.
All right.
Okay, I will say Tekahn has the highest perception, passive perception other than Slanei. You would notice that it looks like Slanei is actually following a trail left in the snow. He's not aimlessly walking somewhere. But no one else notices it.
He also did murder a raven, so that's gonna come back for
Mhm.
himself. But
Yeah.
How much time would it take me to catch up?
he
with
led us to a
Slanei
trap.
at maximum speed.
Probably only a couple of friends.
Yeah. There's no escaping Slanei.
So they had their iPods in.
Earpods.
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 AirPods in.
Oh god. Oh fuck.
Are you guys all following at this point, or just letting Stonk
So
pursue?
Nate's, oh god damn it. Mikkel's gonna go get his child.
Are you gonna follow me chasing after Slanei?
not following you, I'm following the trail then.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Okay. And what about you?
Follow after the group.
Okay.
All right. So, how long does it take for him to catch up?
I mean, it would take 30 seconds at most.
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
So you just start mall walking and then notice Stonk approaching and the walking gets fast. You know the meme where the
Yes.
walking just gets fast? Yeah, that's what's happening.
Yeah. What, you have 25? and I have
That's
30.
why
Yeah.
6.
Yeah, so you're able to you're able to get him. I don't know if you plan on tackling him or what you plan on doing, but you are able to approach him within 30 seconds.
Football tackle.
What do you do, Stonk?
No, I just probably catch up to him and then I trip him with my leg.
Dexterity check
Oh, okay.
or saving throw.
That's a
Check.
dex
Check.
check. Okay, I mean, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
I should probably do a grapple
This
check,
is just
actually.
this is a modified shove attack.
Never mind.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it doesn't
Six.
matter. It doesn't matter. You trip over yourself before he even gets there.
You see the trip
I
coming,
didn't-
and you trip over your.
I see the trip coming out.
No, you
over...
stick out. Stonk sticks out his leg and you trip over it.
Okay.
Well, so, Slanei, I'm going to pick you up by the collar so that you can't escape. Why are you running?
What's your passive perception, by the way?
11.
11.
I'm not running. Gonna gesture to the trail I'm following.
Stonk, as you lift Slanei up, you actually, behind him, notice something. As you've made it to the top of another hill, you can see at the bottom of the hill a building. That appears this is where the trail was leading to.
Our Raven, who would give us context, is probably not among the living.
You said you were following a trail?
Yeah, can I be put down?
Would it be towards this? I'm gonna turn Slanei over to the building.
It looks like quite a large building, actually, but abandoned. Like, some of the roof is caved in.
Can I make a guess of what it was used for?
Sure! History check?
Oh. Yes, I'm good at intelligence things. That's a natural 17.
Okay.
Which goes to an 18.
You notice on the sides of the walls that there are large logs, like it was some sort of lumber mill.
I ignore them and just walk past them.
Before we go any farther, can I check where the sun is?
Sure.
It's like,
That's actually
That's a fair
good
point.
It is not quite noon. It's like 11 a.m. right now.
when was the deadline?
How
Like a
long?
little
Did,
bit past
A
it?
little bit past noon.
how long do we have to get back?
You have... it only took you guys a little bit to get here. Like maybe 30 or so minutes to get here.
So it was like half an hour to check it out.
Someone's
That was
outside.
weird.
Okay.
Wait, so how much time do we have to get back?
You have
Half an
like...
hour to check, half an hour to get back.
Yeah, we have enough time.
Alright.
Plenty of
Yeah, I
time.
got time.
Unless we get
Yeah, I got
murdered.
time.
Unless the bird was the passcode and we killed the bird.
In which case, we're doomed.
Can I be put down?
Okay. Well, I understand now what you were following, but that doesn't explain. That doesn't explain why you left all of us in the middle of our conversation. That was very important.
Y'all were going through some stuff. I didn't want to interrupt. I wanted y'all to, have a breakthrough.
Slanei.
Insight?
I'm going to turn Slanei back around
I'm gonna
from
roll
the
the
lumber hill.
appropriate check.
I would also like to insight it.
I'm also
Nat 20.
Ooh!
Total?
Total?
It is impossible
Not
for
enough.
Stonk to beat that.
Not
I'm
enough.
sorry.
Oh, my
19.
stupid boy.
It doesn't matter what the total is then, but, I think either way... Oh no, my, it does matter.
You were all unsure of his intentions, but
Seems pretty convincing,
Yeah.
whatever it is.
it's like, okay, he was just scouting while we were all arguing. Or talking.
Rude,
Okay.
but not evil.
Right.
But I'll turn him around and, make him face me now. Slanei, you're part of this group now, too, whether you like it or not. And we all need to deal with our problems together. Especially ones involving werewolves and apparently growth-inducing curses.
I thought you
Still
didn't
not-
believe in curses, Stonk.
I don't, but Mikkel does.
Mikkel is glaring at you.
Then what would you
He's
call
literally right next to you.
that?
A curse. we really need intelligence. Like,
We need it.
Edison says
I
he's
just
gonna
used
play
my
smart
second
boy.
fire
I told
root on
Edison
you.
that I would be so happy if he played intelligence because the basic way I summed up my character was I am so dumb that I am able to bully everyone into submission, and we need someone with good enough intelligence that
And
they can
charisma.
actually
I have
break
common
through
sense,
the dumbness.
but I can't handle the dumbness.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mikkel has like a feature if he doesn't handle fools well,
Alright.
he's about to smite you.
I will say, as you guys do begin to approach the lumber mill a little bit more, we're going to take a break.
Okay.
I haven't approached the lumber hill.
Well, I need to go to the bathroom real fucking bad, and now here's the break, okay?
Okay,
You can finish
fine.
the conversation after.
Also, is the recording still going? Or are you?
I mean, I'm going to pause
Okay.
it, but...
As of right now, nat 20s that have been rolled are 15. Nat 1s are 16.
Cool.
Okay, go, go, go.
Alright. Pause. Okay, I've started the recording back up again.
No, you
Hi,
haven't.
recording.
Hi.
Hello, our avid fans.
Alright, so pick up to where we left off. I have now peed and ready.
And now you've completely derailed my train of thought. I don't remember what the last thing I said to you was.
Choo choo.
You were dangling your
Dangling
friend.
a halfling about being part of this group.
That's something, you're part of the group.
Something, we take care of this together.
Yeah.
Something.
Ohana means family.
Family
Family means
Tekahn
whatever
has
the
walked ahead.
family means whatever the fuck Stonk wants it to mean.
Yeah, that's true.
Mikkel's in the corner doing 1,000-yard stare.
I'll just go with this. Now you're part of this group now, Slanei. And for whatever reason, any big problems, such as a man who turns into a half-wolf, and a wolf, or cat, that turns into a slightly bigger cat, those concern you now, too. Because if they have an issue with that, now we have an issue with that. So we have to understand them, so that when they have issues, we understand the issues.
I have an issue with being picked up and dangled in the air.
See, now we're sharing.
What are you gonna do about that?
What? Oh, well, I'm going to let you go, because you've expressed your issue.
You drop him.
Yes. Now come on, let's go check out the building.
Okay. So, are you guys going
good
to-
Point. I should have.
How are you guys going to approach the
Handcuffed
building?
you to me.
That would have been beautiful. I'll say, Tekahn, you have both of your
I'm not
manacles
The,
back.
hand-
the handcuffs of friendship.
Okay. So, how do you guys plan on
Everyone's
approaching the
getting
building?
friendly.
I think quiet would be best.
Okay. So, is everyone going to be stealthing?
I will not actively stealth, so I will take my passive stealth
Okay. And
instead.
your passive is
12. It will be better than whatever.
Who of you has you have the worst decks, right?
I want to actively stealth.
Go with +2, +3.
you have good because you
Ah.
have disadvantage, but you also have good.
I'm going to
Yeah, 12 stealth.
proceed to hand you the earmuffs.
I thought I had the earmuffs still from
7.
last night.
No, you can only use it once a day. Is it once a day? Or
I
is
can use it
proficiency?
whenever.
Oh. No,
there
that's
is no
not-
limit to it.
No,
It's
that's
a
not.
channel
That's not true.
divinity
It's a
thing.
channel divinity.
It's just a class
No, it's
feature.
not.
It's a channel divinity.
It's a channel divinity.
What is this?
As an action, you can touch a willing creature other than yourself to give it dexterity checks for an hour, or until you use this feature again. It's not a channel divinity.
Is it what?
Wow.
Well,
I can
give me
still
a
use
second.
it once an hour.
I can
What's the
for an hour, or until you use this feature again.
What is the what's
So you don't have it now, because the hour would have passed.
what?
Blessing of the Trickster.
Oh,
It's not a channel divinity.
Okay.
All right, I guess.
I will invoke Duplicity's
Invoke Duplicity
Oh,
is
okay.
my channel divinity, which we've replaced with Subtle Spell.
Got it. Okay.
So, would you like the earmuffs?
Thanks.
All right.
I can't
7.
hear me. You can't
You
hear
rolled
me.
a 7.
That
No,
was,
What?
7 total.
Yeah.
For stealth.
that was my joke behind
Yeah.
Oh boy. Okay.
the earmuffs.
Are you rolling stealth?
I already did.
Would you-
Unnatural 19.
Unnatural 19.
Nice. It's way better than mine.
So
Well, I
far,
took mine.
13.
13. Okay. And Tavi?
So you normally have disadvantage because you have heavy armor.
Right.
I'm giving you advantage so it negates and you just roll normal.
So just roll once.
Nat
Nat
20.
20.
Okay, you're good. So lowest was a 7. Mikkel rolls a 7.
Hold on.
Clink, 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 clink.
So,
This is why I didn't roll.
as you guys approach the building, I will say that Slanei, you hear something. So as you begin to approach, you hear a voice coming from inside. There's someone in there talking right now.
Do I recognize the language?
Common.
Okay.
They passive still.
You will be able to understand it. Right now, it's at the point where you hear.
Okay.
Because with disadvantage, you can get -5.
I'm going to just very lightly
Oh, do you
whisper.
Oh.
See the tracks lead into this door.
I'm going to
Yeah, I
very
guess
lightly
we'll-
whisper. There are people inside.
Clink, 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 clink.
God damn it, Mikhail.
Great. I understand. And I will be quiet for once.
Because you asked politely.
Yes. And you shared your issue with me.
I feel like this is harassment and bullying, but there's no one to report.
Are you all going to continue to
There's
approach,
no
or
management anymore.
Hey, Mikhail. You can run really fast if there's trouble, right?
Yes.
Do you mind waiting just a little ways out? You're really loud.
How do you...
I say as I'm crunching in the snow.
you say as you're crunching in the snow? As Mikkel turns, his chainmail clanks. The basket moves as well.
Does my child wake up?
Yeah, I think she'd probably be awake right now. Starts kind of pushing on the top again.
Just sort of put a paw in, pat her.
She grabs the finger for a second and tries to pull it apart.
Strength save!
Against Continue.
Against
That's-
literal
that's
child.
Like 21.
As you start
20.
lifting her arm up, you feel her body lift up as well before letting go and pooping back in.
Baby.
Okay.
You seem to have your hands full, Mikhail.
I go and sit in the corner.
I still want to.
I think I just blew.
Well, we're all. So you're going ahead while they're talking.
Yeah. No,
You now get no fighter for your
I'll
adventure.
also
Yeah,
follow
but I
behind
also-
you
you
with
can-
my 12.
Okay. So if
Dash too.
they're talking right now. If you were leaving while they were talking,
I
you
left
would.
before they were talking.
Yeah.
Yeah, he was ahead of everyone else.
So he's
So
going
you
fast.
hear it, but I'll say you both hear it at this point. You with your high perception and because you're closer, where are you right now? If you're near the building,
Which direction did
you are coming from over here.
We're probably like here, I think. So,
You're probably farther out.
and then here,
I don't know where
probably
Stonk
right
is.
about there.
My boy. There, my boy.
Well, we could just actively remove Tavi off the map because not even the gods know where Tavi is.
Tavi rolled a nat 20.
Alright, so you decide where you want to be. Because you're ahead of everyone.
Yeah.
That's not a door. This is the door.
I know.
Oh, okay.
I'm up against the side of the
Okay.
building. I'm assuming that there's a window.
Yeah. Okay. I'll say with a window there, you're able to like kneel below the window. Okay. So, if that's the case, Slanei, are you going to be joining Tekahn, or are you going to stay back and try to listen with? your feet?
If I can hear everything they're saying,
You'd have to get closer to hear that.
then I will get as close as I can to just begin hearing it.
Okay. Are you guys gonna follow Slanei, or are you gonna let Slanei and?
I've sat down.
Okay. Are you gonna let Slanei and Tekahn do the scouting then?
You could also come forward with this.
Pull out my little felted fish on a string, deep into the basket.
It just starts shaking vibrantly. It starts vibrating.
You can still hear through the
shaking
earmuffs, it's more just like
aggressively.
It's just the
Oh,
It
wow.
velociraptor.
starts shaking vibratingly.
That's when you put the cow in the velociraptor pen.
They're just like a visual
I'll
thing.
roll a stealth check. Non-natural 20.
Sweet.
So I
And
will
I will approach.
So
And
Okay.
Tavi rolled a nat 20,
and Tavi
so,
rolled good. Okay.
so the entire
So
party
you're all
moved
good.
forward.
Except for
Okay,
Mikkel.
I will say that at this point, Tekahn, you're able to pick up the first part of the conversation, and you're able to pick up the tone of what's going on. There is one man speaking, and he appears to be nervous, talking to someone, but you don't hear who or if they are actually speaking to anybody. The first two things you notice are, I'll say you, instead of, no one else hears this, you hear, I'm sorry, before everyone else begins to approach, and you all begin to hear, there's nothing we can do, I'm sorry. Or you hear silence. I beg of your forgiveness, I don't know what happened, these maniacs, they stormed the place. They killed everybody. We lost the book.
Oh. You didn't pick that piece that together. I pieced it together as soon as I heard these maniacs, they stormed the place and killed everyone. And I was like, yeah, it's us. We're the maniacs.
Only Tekahn heard this?
Yeah.
No.
So he heard the, apologizing, beg for forgiveness. You guys heard the maniac stormed the place.
Are
I'm gonna
the maniacs
nudge-
gonna storm the building?
I am gonna nudge Slanei, and I'm gonna say, book.
I'm just nodding, not even gonna say anything.
Tekahn, are you peeking through the window, or are you just listening?
Peeking through.
If you're peeking through, make a quick perception check just to know what you see. No one else is really close enough. Would you roll?
15.
Plus 3.
Yeah.
So-
18.
I don't want everyone to leave the table, but good. Okay. So what you see is on what looks to be a ledge or a loft in the lumber place. Two men standing at the top of it. One in dark black robes, similar to what you witnessed at the cultists, the Knoll Cave. And next to it is something you've never seen before. A man completely made. Okay, everyone else?
I can hear the bones of my knuckles creaking.
Ooh. So that is what you see.
Yeah,
The person in the robe is the one speaking, the other one making no noise.
Okay, and so what it is the entire room is filled with stuffed animals.
The entire room is filled with logs.
Stuffed animals.
These are logs.
Okay.
It depends on, different
Imagination.
perspectives.
Oh, we're good?
And
Yeah, stuffed animals.
At this point, you hear from inside, please, I'm sorry, there's nothing I could do, Silence.
I have no idea what that means.
I'll say you two hear wood creaking. It is now dead silent.
Would that be the sound of a man dying?
do we go inside now, or
I say yes, and I'm gonna storm the place now.
those maniacs?
They're storming the place.
Okay.
I'll just use my movements, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'll bust down the door,
Dash. Take a dash.
and then I'll dash in, and I'll
You
go
kick down the door and it just crumbles because it's shit.
5, 10, 15, 20. Do I see anything? 25.
Yes, you do.
What do I see? What do I see?
You see on the top of a loft a man in black robes with a root straight up through his neck coming out of his mouth, and he is dead.
Oh,
Oh.
can I?
And nothing else? Just the dead man?
Just a dead man. I'll put something there to represent.
Do you want to use Katunia's?
I am very disappointed. Thank you, Tyler.
The tree that grew through him.
Fair enough.
Um,
Fair enough.
Can
Use
I
one.
scuttle in
Can
after?
I?
I'm not the
Yeah.
right spot.
I'll be
Go
very
ahead.
disappointed that there's no one to fight, but I'll go and approach the
Can I
man.
also approach the man?
I'm scuttling.
Man, you guys go fast.
Well, I mean, assuming dashing, I'd be about.
So,
10
Stonk, may I have your reaction to
Yeah,
seeing
right
this
behind.
sight as a root has impaled a man?
Ah, oh god, it's just a tree. It grew through that man at an alarming rate.
Is there like a pose that he's in? Okay.
The typical
His
ow.
body is leaned backwards as the root goes through his back, up through his neck, and out his mouth.
Okay.
Up the
Oh,
butt.
some Ivan the Impaler kind of stuff.
Exactly.
That was an
But there's no
unpleasant way to go.
religious-
We're looking over
I had to
top.
ask.
But I will say everyone can make a religion check except for you. You know what it is.
Right.
Religion?
I'm not there.
I'm good at religion.
I also have a negative.
That's
one
going to be
religion.
negative.
What's your religion score?
Also, I never entered the building. I went around.
Yeah, but you saw. You saw.
6.
Oh!
6? Nope.
Oh, I thought it was a natural
19.
Your roll was so strong, it pushed me into the building.
My religion is
Phase
a
through matter.
16.
At this moment, both of you two connect the dots that these were the same black robes that you found in the Knoll Cave. And even though there is blood coming out of this man's face, he similarly had these like ash markings, like just kind of smeared on his face. His eyes wide open. He died immediately from this.
I'd like to do something that I'm really good at and investigate.
Can I
Ash
roll
was
an
this
Can we do one at a time?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
So-
I just want to investigate this man. This will be over really quickly. It's a +0. Don't worry.
Stonk was here first.
All right, 4. All right, I'm done.
Okay. Holy shit, man dead. Blood.
Oh wow, that was quick.
My turn.
Yes.
Ash wants to go wild. I'm done.
Okay, thank you.
Can I
Fair enough.
roll an Arcana to see if this is like
Sure.
like druidic magic that caused this, or
So fast.
like if this is arcane magic? If I can't determine that with
Yeah.
it.
Wow.
No. Wow.
It's unnatural for sure.
Can I roll perception to see if there's anything else in here?
Sure.
I'm having father-daughter.
Oh,
time.
come on!
Huh?
That's
Bitch.
gonna be 3.
3. You are a little too distracted by the sight of this mutilated man to pay attention.
Scar the baby.
Yeah. Okay. And
just for the audience that's listening in before Tyler, Josh and Matt are in character, functionally romancing each other. Just like
they're
We're doing
flirting in front of
caveman noises and fighting each other.
I think in werewolf culture that's flirting.
yeah, and it's Stonk.
Beating the
This is
shit
how-
out of each other
This
is
is just
flirting.
how Stonk flirts.
I mean, to be fair, that's how
Flirts. He
Tabaxi
doesn't
flirts.
pretend to hit. He full on hits.
All right, so Mikkel, do you approach at this time? Because you see them go in there, you don't hear anything.
And
I don't
hits
sense
on you.
combat, do I?
You do
I
not.
would have yelled that at
Yeah,
Mikhail.
okay.
It's fine to come in.
I'm having father-daughter time out
Is
here.
it fine he has a child in that basket?
Oh, you know.
As a child? Oh wait, I forgot about that.
Yeah, he's babysitting outside.
I'm 27.
Wait, I
I
have a
wasn't ready to see
question.
this bullshit.
Yes.
So it's an actual basket, right? The kid isn't just sitting in a barrel.
It's a barrel-ish basket.
Reinforced wicker basket. It has 17 AC. It is highly
No, it was
reinforced.
15.
That's a shield.
Oh yeah, you put a shield on it. Yeah.
It's a higher AC than most of this party.
We don't
all
want that
honesty,
child getting hurt.
That child.
For the child, we should probably use this, not this.
What?
Because like a basket would be
A small
horizontal.
barrel?
Well, no, it'd be horizontal.
He's wearing it on his back.
Yeah, but it would also be horizontal.
No,
No.
it wouldn't.
Yeah.
The child.
It's
needs-
like a laundry basket.
Yeah, and the laundry basket is horizontal on the ground.
He's wearing it on his back.
What?
No.
Yeah.
There's a lid.
Plus, that's a keg. It literally has a faucet.
That
on it.
has 1 gallon.
It's called a spigot.
Spigot. It has a spigot.
I can hold on
Spigot,
like
the
one and a
tapper at
half
the top.
gallons. That's not child size.
I think it's child size. I've never seen a child.
What's a child?
What's up?
All right. So, what was? Yeah, you're
done.
called back. You're okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna stay out with my child.
It's just a matter of what percentage of the
so
child
sorry for
goes
your
in.
loss. Wait, what?
Oh, you said a really bad joke. You want me to repeat?
Yes.
Yes.
I said technically everything's child size. It just depends on what percentage of the child goes in it.
Okay.
Okay. All right.
Now, on that note, who else was doing checks?
So I'm gonna scooch back 20 feet.
Go, you're over here, I guess.
Is the tree
20
still
feet.
growing?
No.
That's not what moving back means. I'm getting away from the child killers. What's my joke?
Oh.
I'm not even in the building.
Oh.
Which is why he moved so far.
What are you doing right now then?
I'm walking around the outside.
You're just scouting it. Do you want to investigate it all?
Yeah.
Can I look for signs of the other man
Okay.
who voiced words after
No-
he's done?
No other man voiced words.
I will.
There was only one person who
I'm
was voicing
keeping an
it.
eye out
Oh,
outside.
true. Right, he was talking to something and then he turned into a tree miraculously. My intelligence limits me from putting 2 and 2 together. Everyone
Is there a
else
little bit
has-
of
In
blood
and
trickling
out
down
of
your face as
character.
you began making connections that you weren't supposed
I
to?
will
Yes,
I will keep
will
an
take
eye out
2
outside.
points of psychic damage that I cannot reduce.
What did you roll, Matt?
I rolled an 18, but with
I'm
the
down to
investigation
29
bonus
HP.
I have, I get 17.
Okay, with a 17, you actually notice out this, as you make your way around to the other side, so there's a little bit of a back door here. You notice that some of the snow is displaced, but the trail ends.
He went around.
You could always dig in the snow.
Start digging, bitch.
You'll never get into a building like that.
Alright, and what was the thing someone else wanted to do?
Keeping an eye out.
Keeping an eye out? Okay. Do you want to roll perception for that? 17. It seems safe. You don't see anything.
Is there anything of interest on the man's person?
Yeah.
Other than robes? I'd like to search the man.
Investigation.
I would like to help Stonk.
That is, you do, it's
What's your
investigation to loot
investigation?
It's a
someone.
+1, which is
Okay,
higher than
you
yours.
get an advantage.
Yay.
But I get to know what you find.
Stonk just takes him off the tree and shakes him upside down.
Stonk just stands behind Slanei, and the intimidation is enough to give advantage.
7 and a 15, so that's
Okay.
gonna go up
15.
to 16. Math is not my strong point right now.
Other than a short sword as a weapon, he has a water, what do you call it? A water skin? Yeah, he's got a water skin on him and a small little bag which you open up and just seems to have like little bits of foods and berries in it, but that's about it.
Wow, this has been very enlightening. Did you find anything, Slanei?
I'm just gonna toss the bag at Stonk.
Of berries?
Of berries.
I'm going to eat some berries now.
Poison check.
Can I take the short sword?
Yes, sure.
They were the Hunger Game berries.
It's technically a scimitar.
A scimitar?
Scimitar.
I don't think I can use a scimitar. Can I?
You just give it to the kid.
Is scimitars a simple weapon?
I think they are.
No, they're martial.
Are they?
Yeah, and I'm not a martial cleric, so I can't use it.
Can I use it?
You can
Yeah, it
use
is martial. You're
Would you like a
correct.
scimitar?
Sure.
You can use it, but you have to
Scimitar.
stop using your big
I'm-
hammer.
Thankfully, death
Which one
clerics
would you
can
rather
use.
have? A giant
Death
hammer?
cleric seems like just
Or
such a
scimitar.
fun class.
I want to try it.
But at the same time, it doesn't fit in this
That's-
campaign setting.
Now you're thinking
At
about
all.
Unless you worship Undor.
Scimitar.
I chose the wrong god. Here, have the scimitar.
Oh, thanks, buddy.
Anyone find anything else? Where's the werewolf? They run off on us.
You hear this.
You better go find
Tekahn!
him.
Studying it.
Studying
Anyone
it,
seen Tekahn?
staring at the dirt.
Anyone at all? Alright, I think
Is
he's
there-
abandoned
Wait,
us.
does the dirt? I know the path disappears, but does the dirt look different in any way?
It
Just
it
vanish.
looks like something has like walked. I say waded, but more like snow has been plowed out of the way, and then slowly kind of dissipates as the trail disappears.
Have you tried looking up?
Yeah, like walking up.
Are there legalized shoe marks on the surface?
No shoes.
I have a odd question about that, but I'll
Mhm.
wait till I'm actually,
There.
there. Can I?
Real quickly, make a nature check for me. That's
None
not
of those were
None
the
of
things you wanted.
That's not bad,
This
too.
is 18. Can't actually tell if that's a 6 or an 8.
That's a 16.
The trail walks towards a tree.
Oh, nature's my
Oh, fuck.
That's high level.
I know what that
Stride.
spell is.
Yep.
That's what my question was going to be.
I've never seen anyone use that spell, too.
They used it a lot.
Made it useful.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait,
I've
So
never-
tree walk is basically a druid spell that you can
Teleport.
just teleport to any tree you know.
Can
As long
I
as you know it.
can I roll a something eventually?
Yeah.
about that.
To figure that out.
To figure that out.
Out of character, you know. In character, you do not. Out of character, I don't think you wouldn't be familiar enough with to know what happened, but you do know the trail walked towards a tree.
In character.
He's
I
a
know
tree
that.
hugger.
You do.
Can I see,
Hugged it and then he
Up
melded
here,
it
is
with the
there,
tree, like a dryad.
like, footprints of another person there, or...
Investigation.
That's going to be a 16.
There's only one
If
pair
we
of
had barged
footprints.
in like maniacs like 15 seconds earlier, we could have saved him.
Or died
What
ourselves.
tends to happen?
I feel like we also would have died, though, because, we are the maniacs who went and stormed the place.
Also, yeah, if we could cast Tree Stride at level 4, we're not gonna live.
Yeah, no.
Tree
I
Stride's
have a-
5th level, isn't it?
It's high.
It's one of the, like...
6 something?
Well, no, because rangers can get tree stride.
Transfer via plants.
Yeah,
is
so
actually
Tree
So,
Stride should be like...
it's a 4th or 5th level spell,
4th
though.
level, so
No, that's
it's probably
Tree Stride and Transport via plant are separate spells.
Is this transport via plant or tree stride, though?
If it was Tree Stride, he's just like 500 feet away somewhere.
Oh, wait, really?
I thought
Tree stride is literally just striding through a tree.
Tree
Okay.
Stride means you can go from one tree
Yeah.
to another within
Mhm.
like 60
Oh, I
feet.
thought tree stride
It's-
didn't
I
have a
think-
range.
Transport via plant is the one you're talking about.
Yeah.
Oh.
And that one's 6 level.
Stop. Their magic talk scares
I
me.
hate druids.
And it's for druids and druids alone.
I hate druids so much.
Oh, tree stride is 500 feet.
Did you mean
Druids
transport via
suck.
plant?
We don't
The
know.
big boy spell?
Druids
You don't
suck
know.
so much.
I will say it is
I'm
something
so
along
glad
the
that we don't
lines
have
of that.
any druids in
but
this
you-
campaign.
It's
You
either,
are not
it's either the big boy
We-
spell or the
we
lesser boy
initially had
spell.
a druid.
Tree stride is 5th
I
level,
have a
and then
question.
that's
Mhm.
6th.
Transport
Yes.
via
Does
plant
the
is
wood
6.
pillar have
6, yeah.
flowers on it?
That's
Huh?
a good question.
Say again?
Does the wood pillar have flowers on it? No,
It's-
flowers.
It's like a root, actually.
It's been winter.
I would explain it less like a tree and more like a root.
Okay.
Does the root
That's
have flowers on it?
That's not how this works.
Can I make a time check again?
Oh, what? Oh, until
I'm
you peek your head out the window. It would be about time to go.
Can I
But you're not super tight.
cast a quick detect magic?
Oh, yeah, that's a smart one. Oh, yeah.
That might be a good idea.
You know, I'm the spellcaster of the group, and I forget I have some spells. So I cast detect magic, and I'm just going to straight up use the spell slot for it,
Mm-hmm.
because that way we don't have enough time to ritual cast anything.
Yeah. White. There's no. You don't see any magic, but there is a little bit of remnants on the root. So that was not magically placed.
Okay. While it's up for 10 minutes, is there anything else in here that is giving up any, like, residual?
Your book.
Then I'd like to walk out that door then.
You walk out the back.
Yeah.
And I'm assuming you run into Tekahn once you do that. So you open the door and you see Tekahn just kind of staring at the path.
You okay there, Tekahn?
Where does it go?
I assume I see the path that he's referring to.
Yeah, you notice it.
Into the tree.
Wow.
Don't know. Do I see any, like, residual magic on the tree? Okay.
I wouldn't think it would do that.
I only saw it in the tree because that tree got conjured.
Is this the man that was in the building?
Well, no, the man that was in the building is dead.
There was a second man.
Was what now?
There was a second man, but he was a man. He was a tree. There was a tree in the building. A second tree. That man in the building is now a tree. This is a new tree, a different tree.
Yes. Yes.
Leave now.
It's a big bag of tree in.
So there's no inside there's no proof that there was another person there. It's like they didn't exist.
Well, clearly, the tree that got away did, because he turned that man into a second tree.
Well,
He
there
made a
had to
tree
be
friend.
someone there.
He made a tree friend.
No, I think. Yes, he made a
This
tree
is the
friend.
Slanei's whole life.
But
Surrounded by idiots.
I'm surrounded by idiots.
I love
So-
it.
Surrounded by himbos. Excuse you.
So,
Same
I don't know
thing,
if I'd
right?
call those two himbos.
No, those two are the death. Well, Stonk is just Stonk, and then
Stonk is a...
Slanei.
yes.
Stonk is a
Look at that
jock.
tree. Then look at that tree. Then look back at that tree.
uh-huh.
Look back at that tree.
Can I see?
Why is this a tree and why is that a tree?
Well, that one's actually a root. This one's actually a full-grown tree.
Just threw got flowers on it.
No.
Flowers died in the winter.
This is what I said.
I think they're both jocks.
This is
So-
exactly what you sound like.
Why does the tree in the building have a person?
Someone cast something to kill the person using the tree root.
Why doesn't this tree have a person?
Because the person walked through the tree, I guess.
How?
Magic.
I don't believe that.
You didn't see it.
I'm just gonna make it canon that the general cultural belief about magic is I didn't see it.
Is that what this called?
I know I need to see it to believe it, and so far I haven't seen it.
I-
I'm afraid so you would
There-
be better off leaving
There
it.
is just Slanei's like temple is you could just visually see like
Nose starts bleeding.
like I don't know how to deal with
That's
these
weird. That's the second time today my nose has bled.
people. You know, he jumped over the tree and is no longer here.
Why are there no footprints on the other side of the tree?
He jumped
Tyler.
farther than we can see.
I told him he can.
Don't do it. I need to see it.
He jumped.
I need the visual aids.
He was here 1 second, and now he is no longer here. How he is no longer here is unknown. I would say magic, but since you don't believe it because you didn't see it, I don't know what to tell
The
you.
map doesn't... You can't see the map. The map doesn't exist.
Exactly. I was
How
gonna
does
say,
he
just abuse
travel
it.
past that section of time?
Wow.
I really wish I had a teleportation spell to prove my point, but I don't.
You don't even have the sea step.
No, I don't get Misty Step.
Yeah, because it's not a click spell.
It's not a cleric spell. Well, you know what? I know how to prove my point. It's a roundabout way, but I'm going to prove my point. And I'm going to cast Mirror Image.
Alright, explain to Tekahn what he sees.
So you see his Slanei holds his holy symbol for a second, and then in a swirl of alcohol, very vibrant colored alcohol, there's now 2 Slanei standing there. He could have done something like this. He kills one half of himself, and I'm going to mime killing one half and then make it disappear. He could have done something like that, but made the duplicate permanent. I did actually.
The duplicated Slanei dies a painful death. He didn't know he was the duplicate.
or did the duplicate kill the original?
We don't know. Every time it happens, we always wonder.
So you're saying that this tree is him?
It could be.
It could be, but you aren't sure.
Correct.
Sure, you don't know.
trees become people earlier.
Yeah, we did watch tree people earlier.
You could stab the tree.
You could try and stab the tree.
We burn it down.
Understood.
Middle forest.
In the middle of a forest, in the
You
middle
guys
of
have
winter.
it. You have a tinderbox.
We do have a
It is
tinderbox.
winter. It would be difficult.
I'd like to roll to burn the tree down.
Okay. I'm gonna look.
Survival?
Tekahn, I'm gonna look at your. So wait, hold on.
He has a
Inventory.
hunter's pack. He should have it.
That's like a tinderbox.
You have a tinderbox.
Yeah, I know I have a tinderbox. I'm not telling him I have a tinderbox because I know it's a bad idea to set a forest fire
Tekahn,
in
let
the
me see.
middle of winter.
I don't see why.
You do have a tinderbox and a torch.
Can you put the torch in like a tree branch?
Oh, God!
You don't.
no.
I mean, you don't have to roll to burn something. You just.
I'm just rolling to see how potent the burning is.
Okay.
How
Next,
strong is this
this
fire?
tree right next to a lumber mill.
You see as Tekahn just kind of terrified lights this torch and you hold it up against the tree.
And I get 16 out of 20.
All right, you hold
That's
the
definitely
torch
a
up to the
score.
tree and you see the snow around it begin to melt off of it before you first notice steam as it takes a while to light because it was covered in snow.
Hey, Tekahn. If it was one of those tree people from earlier, it would have moved by now, would it not?
Does the tree have flower even?
It's winter. No, it doesn't have
The
flowers.
roots inside the building didn't have flowers either.
Why are you so obsessed with
wow.
flowers?
I have to make sure.
It's pointless.
How do we know that it can't be any one of these
This is
trees around
futile.
us?
I feel like Elva from the other campaign trying to explain magic.
So if
To
if you don't think this tree is the tree that I saw in the building that killed that man, then we have to burn down every tree to make sure that we find that tree.
God, no, hey, Tekahn,
So you think this is the tree?
I'm gonna just...
Even you would know that this entire forest is the domain of a very powerful
Yeah.
god.
Hey, wait. Hey, Lauren?
Yeah?
I'd like to use thaumaturgy to put out the unprotected flame. Just gonna get walking.
17.
It's out again.
It goes whoosh, and you start walking, but you hear the crackling start happening again.
I'm not even gonna just turn around and just snap my fingers and unprotected flames.
How many times can you do that?
It's unlimited, it's a cantrip.
It's a cantrip.
You are also unfit.
But do I know that it's on?
No, you have no...
15.
These are really good rolls. What the fuck?
The
Stonk!
whole time.
What?
I need your help!
Alright, on my way.
It lights up again.
I'm going to...
Stop it. You do not need to roll for fire potency. You just do it!
Eventually, you'll wear his tinderbox.
Yeah, your
out.
tinderbox will wear out
Yeah,
before
your
I run out
tinderbox
of
is about to
kit.
wear out. Well, no, to be fair, he used the tinderbox to light the torch. The torch is fine.
Yeah.
I'm
But the
going
tor-
to follow the sound
The torch will be wasted after.
The-
Slanei's voice.
The very aggravated Slanei's voice.
Yes, alright, I come back and I see this scene.
You see the scene of constantly lighting torch, constantly putting out torch. He's trying to burn down the forest.
I'm not trying to burn the forest. I'm trying to burn
How
down
was he
the
going to
tree.
manage to do that?
He's gonna start with the tree. It's not the tree. He's going, oh!
Not 20.
It gets to the point where Tekahn goes, wait a minute, maybe I should light the leaves.
Oh god, no.
I don't think you could put out a big fire of thaumaturgy.
It just says...
Like, it is pretty... You guys, I don't know if you've ever tried to set fire to wet wood before.
It takes a
It
while.
literally... This
Yeah.
is going to be impossible.
It's not impossible unless you have someone
Under the
using
current conditions.
magic
Yeah.
to continuously put it out. Alright,
It
I will
is
approach.
possible, if you have someone rolling for fire potency and they get that's 20.
Your tinderbox is
Oh.
dead. We're moving on.
No.
I'm sorry, that's prestidigitation that puts out
Oh.
unprotected flames.
Thaumaturgy makes it bigger.
Thaumaturgy makes it... Can dim it, change color, brighten,
Okay,
or flicker.
I'll say that you're making it, you keep dimming
Yeah.
it so it goes down to embers.
I thought
Okay.
I get prestidigitation and
That's
thaumaturgy confused.
That's okay.
Alright, well, I'm going to approach. I'm going to be like, what are you doing, Tekahn?
Handcuffs, handcuffs.
Handcuffs.
I
Handcuffs,
have the handcuffs.
handcuffs.
I have the handcuffs right now.
Yeah, and he took back his handcuffs, thank God.
So what I'm doing
Mhm.
is there was a second tree in there that turned the man into the tree,
Okay.
and the trail ends at this tree. This
Okay.
tree is that man. Tree man.
Okay.
He's gonna talk.
Question.
He's gonna get Stonk to agree with him.
Does the foot size of the tree match the trail?
No foot size.
There's no foot size.
But
The trunk size.
what does the trail look like itself?
I can-
That's what I'm asking.
Like a plow. Like it's way.
Does it look
kinda
like the
weighted.
tree could have made that path? Or
That's what I'm asking.
width of the tree versus width of the path.
Hey Lauren, can I use thaumaturgy?
I'll explain it in a way where imagine someone just with a shovel just kind of went and pushed down. So it looks like something was dragged.
Is it like this? Or is it like this?
Okay.
Is it tree width?
Door. Tree. And then it fades out at this point.
Okay, so the tree could not have made that.
Something went to the tree.
Yes.
Alright. I'm just going to point out that it doesn't look like the tree could have made that path.
But it goes to the tree. What if
Yes.
there's something in the tree?
Have you tried cutting it down?
Do I have the ability to cut an axe? I don't have an axe though, and I'm sitting here alone with a tinderbox.
I'm on the other side of the building.
But you ran 20 feet away from me.
Yeah, I'm farther away.
It's been 10 minutes. You've spent 10 minutes trying to burn down this tree.
Guys, it's about time to leave.
Oh, thank the gods.
Oh,
We need
don't
to
leave
go.
without us.
We need to take this tree with us.
What?
You can certainly try.
This
I'm
tree's our
s-
only
I'm
lead
sorry.
to the other tree.
I pause. With an investigation check, this is a lumber mill. You probably found an axe.
Oh, fuck.
True, I never did.
But you did. No, you did. You did when you went around.
He
the
rolled a
building.
four.
Use an axe?
No, it wasn't. He rolled good for
I
the
rolled a
investigation.
4.
You rolled 4.
Oh, so you have an
I
axe.
So
rolled an
you don't.
18.
I'll say you didn't pick up the axe, but you know where one is if you want to grab one.
Alright, stop. Help me take down this tree. Let's carry it to the cart.
I'm just gonna.
How big is this tree?
The tree stride, you have to have a tree wider than you are.
Oh, fairly wide then.
It's a pretty thick tree. I'll say.
We're also
And if it's a
assuming
big
that it's
boy,
tree
it has to
stride.
be a big boy tree.
Yeah. I mean, it's medium creature.
You need at least a medium tree.
I'll
Probably
say
not.
it's probably have
a large tree.
slightly less of a width than Stonk's shoulders. So if Stonk were to try to tree stride it, he couldn't. But everyone else probably could.
I definitely could.
Yeah.
Tekahn, as much as I would like to show you how strong I am and cut down this tree, we are running out of time. We do need to get back to the car because although my friend Eric would not leave us behind, I am not so certain about that other fart, Odell.
So then, we need to spend less time
He just
talking
goes-
and more time chopping.
No, we are out of time completely. We need to leave now.
So we need to
Oh,
burn
in
down
fact,
the tree.
I'm not fast enough.
It will take you hours.
The tree is embery.
I'm just gonna...
There's no way there's even close
No.
to embers at this point.
There's soot on the tree.
Smoldering.
Not even. I have done many burnings of like wet wood, and
It's not fun.
no,
It's basically
it's the
impossible.
worst.
It's a-
Soggy wood is just the worst thing to burn.
To be
Well,
fair,
not
it's
to mention
frozen
it's
wide.
Even
it's
fresh wood is terrible.
well, not to mention it's not even cut open. It is the bark.
Yeah,
Hmm.
there's
Okay.
no way you're going to be burning it down within at least 4 hours.
Can you do am I illiterate?
That's a question.
No, I would say you probably were not taught how to read, but you do probably know how to spell your name.
Can I carve the word evil into this tree?
How do you spell evil?
Roll an intelligence check.
Hey, not bad.
I say you get it right.
Yeah.
EVIL.
Okay.
You notice you like EVE. Wait. IL.
Thankfully,
Alright.
E is easily transmuted into I.
Just a thicker eye.
Yeah.
Alright.
Do we have to like power walk back to the cart now?
Oh, I'm having
Alright.
to jog or
I've
run.
now marked the tree for when we see it in the future, because we will see this tree in the future.
Of course. It will always follow us. Now,
I'll
come
bring
on,
that
Tekahn.
Oh god.
I'm
Lord,
gonna,
no.
like, guide Tekahn away, and then I'm gonna look at Slanei.
We're just gonna go to bed, go to sleep, wake up, there's 10,000
I
ravens.
know I said
No,
I had a
you
problem
guys-
with you carrying me earlier, but I'm not.
Tekah's next nightmare is going to be him surrounded by a bunch of trees with evil carved in them.
He's going to have walk to one of the trees and have carved evil into it and then wake up directly in front of it with the knife.
Dun, 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 dun. What, you want me to carry you?
Yes.
Oh, okay, then.
I'm
Good.
not a fast man.
Pick you up and put you on my shoulders. Piggyback right time.
You see, Mikkel has a
Drink.
basket with a small child in it. Stonk also has a small child on his back.
Return
Okay.
to the
The
cart, my
basket's
friends.
open, and there's like a little piece of string being put dipped down in there. Twerking it. Working that string.
Twerking it?
Twerking
He's
it?
twerking it?
That's not the right word.
That was the
That was the
terrible
worst
use
You
of the
notice
word.
in traditional cat fashion that every time you like pull the string and out, you see like these little hands kind of go on the side as they
little human
like little cat
with
paws.
mittens.
That's okay.
All right. I'll say that you guys are able to safely make your way back, and make you know what route you took.
Mhm.
You left trail behind, so you're able to follow that back. And
Tekahn left the trail behind. His dragged body. Thank you, Tekahn.
Should have done something when we were not in the presence of Odell.
So, what would you guys have? What do you guys want to do? Anything on your journey back, or you guys just want to make it there?
We speed run.
Speed run.
Yeah, just speed walk.
Okay.
I'll have to remember
Look
two
out for-
conversations I need to have later, because I'm not having them on this walk.
Looking out for evil trees and evil crows and evil ravens.
I am
Evil in
being-
general.
I am much more aware this time around.
Looking for curses.
No, just more aware in general.
I'm
I've been
not as aware
ambushed
because I'm
and
going to cast a
surprised.
spell.
I've been surprised again.
I'm not walking. I like to cast augury.
Okay.
Usually
Do you want me to
a
send you what I
useless
asked
spell.
you?
Yes.
Okay.
Augury is an interesting spell. It's too bad it's useless.
Elendil used it all the time.
I used it in the first session and never
This
again.
is probably going to be the only.
It's because
one
you
of the few
asked,
times
will
I
this
use
go well? It means to him, it depends on what you do. It's like,
Okay.
It's a first level spell, so it's
Do you-
not specific, and it's also an entire spell slot that you have to use.
and it's like, will this go well for us? Depends if your rolls are shit or not.
Yeah. I mean, it's not going to give you an accurate telling, because how the fuck can you predict what your players are going to do? But also, it's a first level spell.
I can tell you
It's a
if it's a good
second level
idea
spell.
or not.
No,
It's
second
a
level.
second level
It's
spell?
second level.
It's
Second
even
level spell.
more worthless.
That's not an appropriate question. It's an action you plan on taking in the next 30 minutes.
Never mind then. I don't cast augury.
Mhm.
I have a question.
You
It's
can
not
ask,
your
like-
book. It's not the
you
book.
can ask
Okay.
if will
I'm
you
so
murder the
used to the
king?
book.
Will the murdering the king go well?
Yeah, but it has to be in the next 30 minutes.
So
You
we
just
murder-
pick up Slanei and you're just, please ask one question for me.
Does anyone?
You could ask like if we tell Odell all our life
No,
secrets,
I
will he
don't.
kill
I
us?
That
don't
actually
think anyone
would be
has.
Unfortunately.
Actually, that
You can make a different
I
question.
will make it a different question then.
I'll say ask it out loud, actually.
Okay. Like-
Unless it's something you want to keep a secret,
I don't
I'd
care
say
about having this being
default,
secret.
let's do it out loud. What
What would our fortune be if we told Odell about the book?
Whoa.
Whoa, okay.
You didn't even finish the question.
I didn't even have
Whoa.
to finish it. Okay, thank you.
You got the vibe halfway through the question. You're like, oh yeah.
You know, you just hear Slanei muttering on top of your head, and then just halfway through.
These rolls.
Yeah, that makes sense.
You started out so poorly.
Yeah, no, not they don't matter.
Can I see that dice?
Is it weeded?
No.
This is just really pretty.
Yeah, it's my dice.
Oh, when'd you get this?
I got it from... What's that?
It's a dog.
Oh.
Poor puppet.
Nope, I've got a Chief's Moon sock too.
I fixed the RNG with the dice. I told you that would be
Nope.
What's
Fair.
happening?
What is that dog screaming?
I don't think that's a dog. I think that's a girl. Those are girls.
Yeah.
Those are women.
These are whamming.
Disgusting.
It scares
Hey,
me.
women. Oh no, that's another
The
goal.
silence.
Ah.
We're canceling Josh
and,
on Twitter now.
Hashtag cancel Josh.
Hashtag
That's gonna be-
Hashtag cancel Stonk.
Hashtag Stonk is over
Stonk
party.
is over party.
Ah.
That's what the name of this session will be. Hashtag Stonk is over party.
You have to like type out hashtag though. You can't
Just
resist.
get all the views. Like,
Okay, did you see anything? Okay. Alright, so, you guys make your way back, and by the time you get back, I'll see who notices you first.
the tree.
Oh, Eric got a net 20.
Nice.
So,
Recording now.
Odell is completely pointless.
Eric gets nat 20. He only rolls like twice per session.
What Odell get?
Odell got a 17,
Oh, okay.
so they both roll good. But, I'll say that Eric knows you guys first, as you guys hear off in this just, hey, they're back! What happened?
We fought trees.
Ambush.
They spoke Vietnamese.
It wasn't a bush, it was a tree.
Can I just
went
make
to
eye contact
shrubbery.
with Eric?
At this point, you guys approach, just like, whoa. Odell looks confused.
We found a shrubbery.
Oh, did you? A shrubbery.
Uh-huh.
Found a shrubbery.
Tried to kill us.
Go bring us a shrubbery!
Now
Yeah.
bring us back another shrubbery.
We are the knights who say me!
I heard the question that he asked to the whatever's higher powers. Whatever.
No, that's
No.
out of character. He did it, but like, no. There's nothing.
He
verbal.
asked it. And
There is a verbal
Celestial.
component to
There
it,
is.
like the actual spell.
It's
But
not
it's-
a. Yeah,
Yeah.
The verbal is you heard him cast a spell.
He said
but you don't know
mumbo
what it is.
jumbo.
and then probably like,
Boogly boogly.
and then probably like shortly after casting it, y'all all would have heard.
Pasta
yeah, that makes sense.
Fazool, I am a fool.
I am. I miss him so much.
I'd like to also look at Eric. Yeah, we learned more about the human anatomy.
Oh. And then Odell is just like. Okay.
Tom,
He's
Bobby
actually, he's actually
Tommy
gonna
was blushing.
please roll deception.
Nat one.
You get to reroll.
I get to reroll.
Nat 1. Nat 1. Nat
18. My deception, I think, is a dirty 20. Oh.
Wow,
That
you
one
barely-
still would have beat it.
Actually, he would have been saying the DC. It would have beat him.
Yeah.
Also, as
My-
a nat 1.
My deception is a dirty 20 with that. But I did look directly at.
Yeah.
Any other number would have beaten it.
I kind of
Yeah.
like Mason Perry better.
Completely
Alright.
unrelated to this campaign.
Yeah, so he
It's spicy.
Odell just kind of alright just shakes his head. Eric turns to you and you see just this worry in his eyes. It's like, alright. I think it's best we get moving.
I agree. Carry on my wayward soul.
Eric, what do you know about tree people? Specifically ones that turn other people into tree people?
he looks really concerned. He's like, what do you mean, tree people?
I found an evil tree. I carved evil into it.
And now it says evil.
With the
Therefore, it's an evil tree.
It was evil before I carved it.
What happened to the
I carved it.
raven?
I just handed him a skull.
He puts it in his pocket and says, let's move.
Yeah.
This is good luck. This is great.
She looked terrified.
should we not have taken that with us?
What, the Raven Skull? Oh, definitely.
Or did you say that out loud?
Yeah, I'm.
It's too late. But you notice he puts it in his pocket, so
You can
Oh,
take it
that's
to a
a good luck
priest.
That makes it
Charm.
all better.
Why do I have a feeling the Raven Skull's just gonna talk to us later?
Speak with death.
Don't
I-
be ridiculous.
Can I get that spell?
Clerics can
yeah,
speak
you
with
can.
death.
Yeah.
You could speak with
I could learn to
death.
speak.
I mean,
with
I think it actually needs to have a body.
Nope.
Nope.
Do you just need
It just needs to be some body
Okay.
part.
Alright, I'll say that you guys have the skull. So, yeah, as you guys begin moving, Eric is just
It's gonna be very.
he's staring out into the
He's
into the void
regretting his
right now.
hiring choices, perhaps.
He's more like, oh god, oh fuck. But Odell turns and says to you guys, "Alright, well, we're going to be reaching Lake Baylor soon. What do you guys know about it?"
Well,
It's a lake.
presumably it's a lake.
Can I roll something to show?
So glad we all
Okay.
had the same reaction to
No,
that.
it is a lake.
He-
It
he-
is a lake.
He shakes his head a little bit and says, "Alright, well, we're going to meet my contact. Her name is Anna. She's going to help us across."
Oh, no, sir.
Is there anything specific
Oh,
we should know about the lake before we get there?
Maybe, oh, I don't know, 100 years ago, Tevesta froze the lake eternally.
What a bitch.
It's...
Did you say that out loud?
Of course.
and you just kind of hear you go, thankfully no one here worships Tevesta, so they just kind of go, yeah. But
To Vesta her.
She heard. She's coming for you.
Oh no. Anyways.
But, it's frozen over. There's a bit of a perpetual storm over the place since.
What a bitch.
I don't think that was her.
Oh, who did it then?
The storm came some years later.
No. Well, I would curse whoever that was, but I don't know who that is.
Anyway, we're going to have to make our way across, the ice in the lake. So, please, listen to what she has to say. Do you understand?
We look at his head and we
He's looking right at you.
We see, look at how we see the milk tip over his head.
I understand completely.
Insight.
Okay.
Roll deception.
Storm daddy. Storm mommy cheeks.
You always, instinctively turn off the iPad, roll, and then turn it back on.
No, the iPad turns off, and
Oh,
I
okay.
don't think to unlock it before I
If
roll.
you rolled higher than a 13, you'll know that he was not paying attention.
I rolled a natural 12, so that's an 18 insight.
Yes, you know that he was
Did
not paying
Odell
attention.
notice that he wasn't paying attention?
He knows when young men aren't paying attention to him, so
Which
he
is
just
Often.
sighs. He goes, "Well,
We're
you
dead.
get yourself killed then. That's your fault."
One less person
Don't
to pay.
worry, Odell. Nothing can kill me. +1 for the eventual character death.
If we use the Matt Mercer resurrection rules, your save is one DC higher.
For the session, I don't.
The campaign.
Oh, for the entire campaign, your DC is just always one higher now?
I mean, no, probably not. But also, yeah.
You have to roll an 11 on your death saves now.
Oh.
Mm.
That's okay.
That's really bad. That's really bad.
Every time you say it, it goes up by 1.
Is death saves you don't add anything to, do you?
No,
it's
just a
it's
flat
10.
roll. Oh,
10
God.
or above, right?
Yeah.
So say it 10 times, and you have to roll nat 20 every time.
Does that mean if you just say we are gods, your DC just goes straight to a 20?
Yeah. They said that once in Critical Role, that character died within 15 seconds.
She also went down a 1,000-foot cliff.
I
Keelan?
forgot about that.
Was that
As a
Keelan?
goldfish.
Yeah,
Yeah, she-
weird god. She jumped off a 1,000-foot cliff. She turned into a goldfish, and she hit the ground as a goldfish.
She died instantly.
She took 400 damage.
Oh my god.
I'd like to point out this is a character who everyone else who died in that campaign had some sort of dramatic moment. That was her only death for the
Only Marisha can kill Marisha.
and it was by turning into a goldfish and jumping
That's
off
glorious.
of a cliff.
Okay.
Had she turned into anything else, she could have lived.
If she turned
Yeah.
into a water elemental or a bird, she could have turned into
Actually,
a
if she
bird.
turned into an air elemental, she could have just been like, yeah, now that I'm at the bottom, I'm going to use my 60 feet of movement to go up.
Yeah, but no. She
Yeah.
hit a goldfish,
Because it's a water
and the
creature.
damage carries over.
I'll say that Slanei, because of your higher
She
wisdom,
damaged
you do
Sponge
notice
1
that
point.
Odell is genuinely uneasy by Stonk's response.
Mm-hmm.
Seemingly less worried about Stonk hurting himself and more worried about Stonk getting everyone else killed.
How on earth would Stonk ever kill other people?
I literally...
Unintentionally.
It's like I've never killed a man.
I've never killed anyone on accident.
That's true.
You think I'm so
Oh, wait, hang
unskilled
on.
to
No,
not
it's not
kill
true.
someone when I want to?
That's a total lie, actually.
The rest of the day goes by traveling, and you all notice that Eric is just less talkative than normal and just seemingly worried. He's worried.
That we gave him a Raven School.
Yeah.
I told him about a sex book.
Sure.
Can I roll for it?
Insight?
Yeah.
So, yeah, sure.
No.
Oh, what do you do? Oh, sure, roll for the weather.
I would like to roll instead.
No, I told you it's a percentile dice.
Oh my
These two.
God. No. Get the fuck out of here.
58.
It gets slightly snowier.
Can I roll an insight on this?
3% more.
That's going to be a dirty 20.
Eric is genuinely worried. Less so about the Raven Skull, but how you came to acquire said Raven Skull.
By killing it.
There's also something else worrying him as well. When Tekahn brought up the tree. I think this is an appropriate place to end.
Sorry for killing your late Raven Lord. I feel like you had more plot points for that boy.
I prepared. It was a normal raven.
Oh, it was a normal raven? It wasn't the evil raven in the cage?
It wasn't the Raven?
Oh, no, it was the one in the cage. It just had 1 HP because it's a raven.
It's a raven, guys.
It is a normal raven.
It's a raven and they were trees.
It wasn't
it's
like
not
a true
something that
polymorph dude or
compliments
something?
Compliment can.
Wow.
Unfortunately, it was not the Archdruid. That was a really good guess, but
I was completely convinced that it was in fact a raven, and I didn't actually think about that.
No, when Tyler came up with that idea, that was the plan before I started the campaign, but I'm not anymore.
Interesting.
Did it mean to lead us into a trap, or it just let us there and then realize, oh shit, a trap? Did I kill my warning system?
Who knows?
Retroactive insight.
You literally just killed like a purveyor of fate.
Yeah.
Fuck fate.
Fuck fate.
You say that.
You just shattered the sacred timeline.
Oh god, wait, is the TVA about to show up and
TVA
just...
is about to show
That's
Raven,
a
but
reference to Disney. We are getting charged
Another Raven
$300
will
for
show
every reference.
Fuck.
Oh no.
Because we were not officially sponsored by Disney.
Another Raven will show up, but this Raven will have a gun.
Well, but see, we're using it for entertainment purposes,
Oh, yes.
so, you know, we're bypassing the copyright stuff.
Because that stops Disney.
Because that stops
Oh,
Disney.
of course. Alright, is there anything else you guys would like to say before we wrap up?
Fuck that Raven.
Fuck the
It was
Raven.
just a raven.
Fuck
It was
that
just a
Raven.
tree.
It was just so
Fuck you,
Raven.
Lauren. Fuck the Druids.
I can agree with that one. Fuck the druids.
Fuck the Druids. Moon Druids are the most broken class.
And this
Yeah,
campaign's
some
now
awesome,
about
yeah.
human sexuality.
And human sexuality. Fuck that too.
No, anatomy.
Oh, human anatomy. That's
Also
horrifying.
including sexuality.
Yes.
Yeah. Wasn't
Well,
there also
specifically
mating
reproduction.
practices?
Mating practices, yeah, there was probably some mention of sexuality, but it was very sciencey, you know?
Oh, it was,
It was
the boring
the
kind.
It was the boring kind.
It was the boring
It's
thing to
smut, but boring.
It
smut.
canonically was the worst selling of his books.
and it's the book we're using as the cover
Yeah.
story for the Draconic.
It was
book.
the one
You
that
literally
had
could
one
have
of
pulled
those
out any
smut
other book
covers.
and it would have been kind of like, oh, okay, you're talking about a book called, like, Phantasma? Sure, whatever.
But no, we're talking about
We chose
human
sex
sexuality.
anatomy.
Beautiful. I don't know if you guys saw, but I got a commission of Stonk and I posted it in the info treasury. If you look, the artist did put the title of the book on the image, and I'm very happy with it.
It's such a good commission.
I know. I was so happy. I was telling Tyler about, like, I needed to get this commission done because it was so cool.
Yes.
All right, everybody say goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye.